again, this on episode 6.
Yes. No disrespect to podcast.
Y'all ready?
Now, before we get into the shits, we reiterate. No disrespect to podcast. What we say is not to disrespect or offend anyone. It's just our views and opinions. So please don't take it personal. And if you do take it personal, you need to grow the fuck up. Get a job or something. Don't worry about the fuck we doing.
Right.
But still listen though.
Yeah.
And tell your friends why you mad so they can listen. And they can talk about how you mad at some shit. And they can just, we can blow up. And I'll apologize later when I'm in that big house in Hollywood.
And never forget, you can't sue us because we ain't got no money.
Facts. Facts of life. My money gone.
And on that note, welcome back. We are at episode 6 in the mix live. What's good, y'all?
We live.
Cool,
Yes.
man. I'm
got-
here.
Alright. Got
I'm
Phil
here.
back episode twice.
Becoming an alcoholic.
No, you're not. Relax. You're never coming back.
He's so nice. He came through twice.
Exactly.
Let's talk about, hey,
Two times.
let's
We got
get it.
that.
I'm loyal.
Yeah, we got sunny days, allergic
Hey,
to fake
what's
people,
up?
try as he poop, what's the deal?
You know how we do say it.
Behind
You
the
know how we
boards,
do it.
we got Black Edison.
Shout out to Duce.
You know, what up? Yeah, shout out to Duce, you know.
They said it's fake Hennessy with a cross on it. This is Jesus Hennessy.
So what's good, y'all? What we talking about? We talking about domestic violence. A lot of shit going on in the world today about domestic violence. A lot of shit going
Very
on.
much so.
So,
So we gotta get into the small shit first.
Yeah, most definitely. On my way here, I read that Jay-Z just took down all his music off other sites and put it strictly on his title site, which I think is a great idea, but I don't have title. And I can't get the free trial for some reason. He won't let me get that.
Well, guess what?
I don't like that.
He ain't taking it off YouTube, bro.
I don't think so.
So then guess
It just
what? I'll
says
be listening to
Spotify
whole-
and Spotify
Well, the
and
nigga-
Apple.
He want too much for a month anyway, though.
How much you want for it?
I think he want like what, $15 or $13 a month. Like,
Well, once my taxes is gone, that's the end of that trial for
Yeah, I don't
me.
need
You know
another
what I
bill,
mean?
man.
So what's good? What's going on, Sonny? What we doing today? What we talking? What you did this week?
I did a lot this week. I've been working my ass off, working hard like I do. That's what I've been doing.
All right.
Okay.
Poop about to have that baby, ready?
Yeah, she getting
So,
big, man.
it's coming.
Action Jackson.
Yeah.
Hey.
Phil
The
still
sequel.
working out.
here and there.
Here and there, my
I
ass.
be at work, bro. Listen,
It's a business
my
working table.
life is really boring, though. Like, that's why I'm here every Saturday now.
Thank you for your
It's the
support.
second
brother.
time. You act like
Thank
you
you
been-
for your support, bro. I'm ready.
Listen, I'll
Right,
be here next
right.
week.
You
We
You
not
here because you bored, my nigga?
Nah,
It's
not
alright.
just because of
Go
that.
get a life.
I'm
It's
just
okay.
saying,
It's
man.
alright. Go get a life.
Oh,
Go get a
I
life.
could have called in.
Right.
You could have.
Next week.
You could have.
Nah, the weather might be nice. I want to come out.
So only on the sunny days.
Nah, it ain't sunny now. I'm
Well,
just
sunny
saying.
days is always here. Hey, there we go.
Can't even stand the rain.
Every day.
Of course.
Oh, we gotta give a shout out to my man Bismarck.
Happy
It's
birthday
his
to Bismarck.
birthday. You know, Bismarck look like my
How
uncle.
old is Bismarck?
53.
Why Bismarck didn't get his choppers fixed?
I don't know.
I seen him on the Hollywood Squares. He got like 3 missing in the front.
You
Looking
don't
like
give
a
a fuck no more.
like a jack-o'-lantern.
He said
Yo,
like J. Cole, crooked
Let me
smile.
tell you something.
Mrs.
I don't give a Bismarck is the only nigga I know get ugly as the years go on. That nigga
Well, he
is
don't care.
horrendous.
And he don't care if the stupid look too late.
Hey, got that syndrome.
Nah, leave my man alone.
Nah, but he a legend,
Used to do
though.
the Yo Gabba Gabba thing for the kids, man.
He listen to his own thing though. Shout out to Bismarck. Happy birthday.
Yeah,
How old is he?
definitely
Like
legend.
50?
He in the 50s. He in the
53, man.
53. That's not bad.
I did my research.
You did your research? Finally.
Okay.
Because last week I was the asshole. I apologize about that man.
You ain't no asshole.
Listen, I jumped out the window and
Come on, man.
I'm sorry for that.
This is no disrespect. You can say what the fuck you feel, brother.
Don't tell me that because I might say some slick
Then,
shit.
then you need to.
Is that right?
Cause I ain't gonna be the only slit talker. Everybody fucking hate me.
Niggas
I ain't gonna be
first of all,
I ain't gonna be
I gotta
Mr.
say
Star
something.
and Buckwild.
Because these niggas called this nigga specifically.
And I heard I used the word faggot last week.
I use the word faggot every week.
But nah, I
No,
wanna
this is
apologize for
bad.
that, though.
Whoa.
No, yeah, we did.
No,
I'm
you gotta
just
say the
saying.
gay
Whoa.
community or something.
I'm not
like
talking
that.
about the gay community. I'm talking about
we gonna have to,
faggots.
Whoa.
we gonna have to go from faggot to gay to LGBT.
No, listen, y'all understand. There's a difference between gay people
Shit. Here it come.
and that word we just used.
You can't. You already said it. Now you're trying to take it back.
All right, I ain't gonna say it 3 times.
Okay.
I'm trying to break that habit.
All right.
Like they say the difference between niggas and black people.
Right.
Right.
What's the
Yeah.
difference?
Well, yeah. What's your definition? Let's go.
Well,
Here we go.
What's the
Right,
difference
here
between a
we
black
go.
person and a nigga? Because
Oh, I thought you meant
Because
the F
niggas is
word.
niggas is everywhere. Black people is not.
But my thing, I have something to say about that.
It depends
though.
on who you ask. 'Cause
Because
if you ask a white person as a racist,
no, but
they're
listen.
going to say a
Everybody-
nigga is a nigga.
And pretty much. But when you see, when
But-
I'm on a train and I see a bunch of little Catholic kids that's Chinese and white and they call each other nigga, I'm like, oh shit, y'all niggas too then.
No, but you know how they
You
say
see what I'm
stop acting
saying?
like a nigga? How a nigga act though? I need to know because
Supposedly,
from back in the
supposedly,
days when we
niggas
was
act.
called niggas was acting peaceful and trying to defend themselves from being attacked by white people. So how do a nigga act like?
Just what I'm saying. Niggas to them are ignorant, uneducated, and don't really serve no purpose in life. And that's what they consider being a nigga as. But, like I said, if you ask a racist white person, all of us are niggas.
Right.
You know, regardless. Now, when a black person say, stop acting like a nigga, that means that black person must have had some type of education and feels he's better than the next man.
No, like if I hear somebody say stop acting like a nigga, I'm taking it as, oh, this nigga trying to act like a thug or something, like wilding out. If
See?
stop acting like a nigga, like
Pookie, what's your definition of acting like a nigga? What would you say it is?
Sometimes I'm scared when you say, what's your definition?
Right. I want to hear it though, because he was the one who started this conversation.
I didn't actually. I was talking about something else.
Where
but-
we were, where you kind of
But
went
anyway,
left. But go
okay,
ahead.
but I look at it like this. The word nigga to me has lost its value.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody call themselves a nigga. Girls call her friend a nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Girls
You
talk
call
about
girl a
sucking
nigga
my dick
and-
I
now.
hate that.
Yeah, girls
Suck my
girls
dick,
throw the
like,
Frank now. Like you don't ever have a Frank.
that's-
They might have one in their closet.
But still, that
Hey.
you gotta go get it
keep it in the
though.
closet.
Sometimes you want to tell a nigga, suck my purple dick.
It's not
Sorry.
a purple dick. It's a plastic thing that y'all call a dick. Y'all don't know the. See,
I'm
females
not-
understand.
listen.
And this stems. This is all going to root back to domestic violence because
Okay.
females trying to be niggas so bad
Ooh.
Until they
nowadays until you get hit like a nigga. But this is for later on, and I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Ooh, I need a
I'm gonna
pen so I
log
can
that.
write that down
I'ma catch
and,
it
and
from
come
the alley-oop.
back.
You gonna catch it for
I'ma
alley
catch it.
but
And I'm
later
gonna
on.
dunk on y'all later. Y'all gonna feel it too. Go ahead.
Alright, but
Go
this
ahead.
thing,
Oh, we
Yeah.
about
the
to
word
rub some
nigga,
shoulders
Oh
today.
yeah.
the
Oh,
word
yeah.
nigga is just a word now.
Okay. It lost its
It's lost its value. I'm telling you
Okay.
what, I'll be on a train and I be seeing little Catholic, Chinese, Asians, and these white kids, hey, yo, my nigga, and they talking to each other. I'm like, not a drop of million in none of them motherfuckers. So I'm like, they ain't talking about being black. They talk about being niggas. So I don't associate nigga with black no more. It's completely out of it. A nigga is a nigga. And that's
It's
pretty
just a
much,
term
it's
now.
just a term now. It don't got nothing to do with black to me.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You know, first of all,
Unless it's one of them old white people that knew what nigga was and they look at me like nigga. I'm like, oh, you
again,
motherfucker.
nigga depends on the content and how you use it. Because if you're, like I said, if you're racist and you call me a nigga, then there's some behind that word. There's a lot of animosity, envy, what is it?
Envy.
envy.
Peterson.
That too. You might despise of me. You know, you might be afraid, intimidated if a Puerto Rican calls me a nigga. And they call me like. It depends. Like I said, it depends on the content because we call each other niggas and like, yo, what up, nigga? What's poppin'? You
Right,
know,
right,
It seems
right.
like a term of endearment, but it's not. It just like I said, it's all about how you use the word in this content. If a white person call you a nigga, or somebody, cause you work at, where you work at? You work at the supermarket. If them motherfuckers say, yo, nigga, bring my bags.
I was waiting to hear that since Trump got in office.
Somebody gonna
I
say
told
it.
my supervisor's black. I said, listen, since Trump won, I said, listen, I said, they're gonna be a nigga one day. Somebody gonna come here and call us a nigga. So be prepared.
All right,
But
so
unfortunately, that ain't happening.
now let's talk about a nigga for real.
Who?
Shouldn't I?
That nigga.
This nigga crazy. Yo, everybody keep saying he trying to blame his wife for it. I don't think his wife had nothing to do with it. I just think he want that bitch in jail.
No, you
He
know
probably
what I-
stopped
you-
writing
you
niggas
know what I
like,
think?
You gonna rape me?
When I saw that shit, I think I was on, of course, I was on Instagram, and that's where I get most of my news, because that's where you get it first.
Pretty much. You know what I heard it from.
And before that, I was like, what, 2 days prior,
Right.
this nigga was going in the hospital because he had supposedly blood clots in his body, whatever. And I'm like, okay. Now this nigga go to the hospital. He think he's gonna die, right? He feel he gonna die because he ain't coming home.
Right.
So nigga say, you know what? I got some shit to say. I know who killed Tupac.
Right.
My wife. Get the fuck out of
This
here.
bitch locked up.
But
Get the fuck outta
say
here
this.
with that
Let me
shit.
say this. All right. Let me
And the first, and hold on, before you say it, cause
Right,
I
right.
thought about Michelle A.
Right.
I'm like, that bitch couldn't have killed that nigga.
But that's not who he was referring to.
They said she messed up Death
That's
Row.
not who he was
Michelle
referring
A.
to.
Right, but that's who the first person. I was like, hold on. That bitch was so heartbroken by Dre and him. She couldn't have possibly put her hands
She
up.
might have been mad at the whole thing. She might have been mad at the whole thing with the beatings, the ass whipping. You know what? I'm gonna kill Tupac black ass.
Let me just say this.
Right.
What if this is me playing devil's advocate?
Of course, it's always good.
He is that sick when he's like, you know what? I'm dying. I'ma just say the shit, yo. Fuck it.
He probably don't even
It's
know he
about to
dying.
go down.
But you know
it's
what's so-
about to go down. What if he's saying, I'm about to die. Let me just get this
You might
shit
have something
off
to say.
my chest. Let me just say who killed Tupac, so I won't die.
That's a fan. That's our damn near number one supporter, y'all. Calling. Yo, son, what's good?
We started, cuz.
We here,
live
son.
now,
We
cuz.
just like started right now.
Go on poop pays, cuz. Stop drinking.
Yeah, shout out to T, baby.
Yo, you listening, huh?
Yo, but anyway,
All right, we gotta keep talking. We can't entertain what he's
All
saying
right.
while we you know.
So, listen, but we live, son. So just go.
Thank you.
Thank
we
you, son.
appreciate you. Yeah, hey.
nigga flex. You went from 0 to 100. Back to 0.
She like, no, cut that shit off.
I'm sorry, I wasn't gonna be rude. That's our number one supporter. I'm not gonna be rude.
But no, like you said,
Right.
Go back to what you said.
I'm saying, what if he was actually thinking like I'm about to die? If I do die, I can't die with this on my conscience. Type shit.
You could have said that shit when you got the $25 million bail. Like, hold on, time out. Because I know niggas ain't gonna bail me out.
He could have said
I
that.
know who
years
killed
ago.
Tupac.
You know what's so funny? This is not the
just
first time
like-
somebody come.
No, people confess on their deathbeds all the time.
No, I'm not talking about
How
that. I'm
many
talking about-
times have that
The
happened?
lady
You
who
believe
who
him, though?
accused Emmett Till of fucking of doing what he did when she was getting ready.
Did she die? Was she dying? Because I heard about the whole confess about Emmett Till didn't do it. And we
No,
all
but it was some,
knew that.
maybe she's going through some shit. And she was like, I don't want to die with this on my conscience. I don't know what possesses people to say
This
shit.
nigga,
later.
hold on,
I'm
time
just
out.
saying.
You know what?
This nigga-
Time out. Let me, because that Emmett Till shit is fucked up.
Right,
Yeah,
it is
it's
fucked
fucked
up.
up.
Right.
That was how long ago? 50-something years ago?
Yeah.
The way that they tortured that kid
Right.
because of the culture in the South and I guess you could say up north because it
Right.
wasn't Midwestern. So the culture in the South and the culture up north was totally different.
Right.
Yeah, you couldn't really deal with white women like that, but you could,
Right.
right? But the fact that when he went down south and them niggas tortured him and beat him and dragged him and put his face in the back of the motor of a boat,
Yeah.
you gonna wait 50 years? You could have said that shit
But
then.
But why would she say that back then when the hatred back then was
No, I
fuck
understand.
black
I understand, but you gonna wait till it's been haunting you
It
and it's
doesn't make
nah,
sense
get
to
the
us.
fuck
It
out.
doesn't make sense to us.
people. Or maybe if you
want
want a confession, you could drink one of these coffees.
Hey.
you know.
Show the coffee. Show the coffee.
You know.
This is the brand.
This-
Confession.
this that shit
Confession.
that be making
The confession
people
brand.
spit shit out.
What?
But anyway, like I was about to say,
Mhm.
these niggas I made it hot again. Anyway,
Oh. Coffee.
like I was about to say, people already confessing killing Tupac, and now nobody ain't fucking been arrested. You ever heard?
Who confessed?
Bunch of loc niggas said Baby Lane killed the
well,
nigga.
the nigga who they blame, who they beat up in the
All
Baby
this,
Lane.
He
all
got
this
killed.
information
I
that
know,
y'all
and the
saying is allegedly.
So just
happened.
like so whatever shit saying is alleged to.
Yeah, it's
of
all alleged.
course.
Yeah.
Of course.
I would blame my wife for killing somebody if she wasn't writing me letters too. Fuck her.
Oh my God.
You going to jail too. Who gonna write your ass? You go to hell, we all go to jail.
Well, since we're on the Tupac segment, well, not segment, but since we're on Tupac,
Right.
did y'all see the new Pac?
Oh shit.
Did y'all see this motherfucker? Can somebody tell this nigga what happened at the end of the movie? This nigga didn't know what happened at the end of the movie.
Wait. He gotta get to the middle of the movie where he go to jail for rape and shit like that.
Oh yeah, cause he's
Go on, rape something.
what
Now.
part of the movie he's in right now? He's probably at.
He probably got robbed in the studio. Yo, Slim City, what's up? I'm coming upstairs.
Cause man, he's definitely.
No.
I don't even think he's in the middle of the movie. Cause
He's
at
not.
the beginning.
You know what it is?
Because
I'm telling you.
Pac wasn't Pac when Brenda had a baby.
That's gonna go over somebody's head.
Pac wasn't Pac
That's gonna go over
when Brenda had a
somebody's
baby.
head.
Yeah, he was
No, she wasn't.
He was Tupac.
When
with
you gotta
T.U.
keep your head up,
He was
wasn't that.
T.U. He was T.U. Pac. He wasn't Tupac.
Okay.
No,
He upgraded.
no.
It's like
Tupac.
Titty Boy went from two to two.
I know Tupac started what? Was it all? Cause you were Tupac.
I get around. No,
No,
Tupac started in Juice.
we talking about albums.
Oh, you talking about albums?
Let's say
We-
because
but Tupac wasn't just
Tupacalypse.
albums. This
When
is
he
the
was
thing.
at
That's
Brenda's
what
got a
keep your head
baby,
Mm-hmm.
right?
That
He
keep your
was the conscious brother, right?
Nah, see.
That's what Troy Ave forgot about that part.
No. What
Troy
you gotta
Ave ain't
understand-
conscious yet.
Nah, and yet he.
I think he just realizing that the niggas you had around you wasn't your niggas.
No.
He-
This
'cause
is
he
the
said
thing.
it.
This is the thing with Troy Ave and
But I can
Tupac.
relate to Troy Ave.
Tupac, for
situation,
one,
man.
Tupac was not just music.
Right.
Tupac was huge.
Right.
You know, he started. He was in movies first. They loved him. His movies made him love him as an artist. Cause remember, he did Juice before he started rapping.
No,
he was
not
dancing
true.
for
No,
fun.
you are
brother.
damn near off.
Yeah.
What? So when Juice
When
came
Juice
out,
came out after Brenda had a baby, keep your head up.
really?
Yeah. Where the fuck
Nigga, didn't he have a Boldy and Brenda have a baby?
If I'm not mistaken,
then he have a
Pac probably had
motherfucking-
2 albums out already before
had,
Juice came out.
I think he had All Eyes on Me.
Google that shit.
Well, my
This nigga
phone,
here,
man. I'm
this
telling you,
nigga-
he had like
Google
2
that shit.
albums
Yo, my
out,
nigga.
man.
Google.
Google.
I think the first one is How.
And Juicy had the fade flat
Which
top.
album?
Exactly.
Which album?
And
Just
that was in
Google
like
it.
90
The
what?
first, Google his first album, and then
First
Google
two.
and then
Google the
Google
first two.
when Juice came out,
When did Juice come out?
cause he was still on
92.
Interscope then.
Huh?
92.
92.
92.
And I'm
Yo, I'm
sure.
not, come on, bro.
And
Yo T, we live, son. Just hold it down.
Tell him right there.
Yo T, we live, son. You gotta hold it down, son. Just pay attention. I told this nigga to turn that bewitched shit off, but he ain't listen.
So you want to put it on vibrate?
Yeah, you can hear it. But anyway, what I'm saying is, Troy Ave has a lot to live up to
Alright,
to
I'm
be
on Google.
Tupac. I don't give a fuck how many
I'm on
times
Google.
he's basing his whole new Pac thing to Pac being shot and killed.
So
He didn't get killed yet.
All
should
right,
say
but
I'm new
listen,
50.
he's trying to say
Exactly, you can say
Listen,
that.
this is what
You can't
one of
compare
our
him to none
viewers
of
is
them
saying.
dudes, man.
He can't be compared. Let me just say this. Let me say my piece. What Troy Ave is trying to compare himself to is the facade of what Tupac represents for his age group. This is my personal opinion.
Right.
Not what we know of Pac. I think because we're older,
Right.
we have a different perspective of Pac because we saw his evolution. We saw him grow from Brenda Has a Baby to Machiavelli to the ending of Tupac.
The,
You
all them
understand?
fucking mixtapes
We
that
saw
came
that
out,
happen.
Machiavelli 7.
Now, not to say that a younger generation may not have studied him and may not know.
No,
his
they,
whole
they
no,
have
catalog.
they studying him.
No.
They studying him now because now they have him in colleges and they
No, they
analyze
have-
his
It's
it.
music.
different. It's
I'm
a
talking about
difference
these
between,
artists.
But listen, it's
Oh.
a difference between studying somebody from the past and actually living through it. Is what I'm trying to say. What we felt when he was here is a big difference from what somebody looking at Instagram pictures or something on Google. What they have is limited information. We witnessed it firsthand.
Right.
It's a big difference. So we're gonna feel it way different than with somebody that's way younger who just like, yo, let me Google that album. Let me see what that was about. His view is limited.
You know, no, it definitely is. But with Troy Ave, his shit is. Pac had a whole fucking coast on his back and was riding for him.
Right.
Troy Ave didn't have Brooklyn going
He
for
didn't
him.
just, he
No.
didn't just,
Right.
just the coast.
Brooklyn
because there
don't
was
even
niggas
know
on
him.
the
They
East
mad he
Coast
took
Right,
that
niggas-
still feeling Pac.
Right, and this nigga
I
Troy
remember-
Ave is basing
I
all
remember my
his
man Pac was so
accidental
real.
shootings.
He had my cousin ready to cry when he first hit him up. Word the mother.
Why you ready to cry?
Don't
say his name. Don't say
not gonna
right.
put
Don't do that.
Because I know you watching.
Right.
You was about to cry when you heard hit him up.
Then you get the nose ring for that same purpose.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Yo, y'all drunk? Y'all drunk? Y'all just
If we don't say names, nobody knows.
But your cousin's
cousin,
my
right now.
Yeah, but he knows all love. I always
It's all
tease him
love,
about
baby.
that. He was a big Biggie fan. But
Now, all right. So we on Tupac. I was listening to Ice-T, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you. Now, Ice-T official West Coast
Right.
OG.
Mm-hmm.
He had Crips fucking with him. He had Bloods fucking with him.
Right.
He said himself when Pac played. What was the diss?
He said
I
Ice-T,
fucked-
Ice Cube.
I hit him up.
Hit him up.
He said
I
Ice-T,
fucked your
Ice
bitch.
Cube.
No, Ice-T.
Okay.
Hit him up.
Ice-T he said he told Pac specifically, I'm not fucking with that. I can't fuck with that.
Right.
Because if a nigga shoot you,
Mm-hmm.
or you think a nigga shot you, you ain't gonna go to the studio with this particular type of beef. You're gonna go
To the streets.
with
Right.
it. And Ice-T was like, I can't support. And him and Tupac said, he was like, Tupac wasn't really digging him after he said that because he expected him to be West Coast.
But some shit is just not
Right.
marketable. It's just certain shit you just don't. And this is what I, this
Well,
is.
anyway, that was the greatest diss album, this song, period.
All
It could have
All
been,
time.
but some shit you
You think
just
so?
don't say
Hell yeah.
on record. Some shit you just
People
don't
just
say on
say
record.
what?
Did you watch
That's
Detroit
the-
Avenue? Did you watch
That's
the
the
interview?
best
He had one verse.
That
They had a
wasn't
bunch
no-
of whack niggas
that
on
never
after
shut-
that.
No, son, nah.
Yep.
Who shot you?
You
separate
bugging
the
him.
weak
That
from
wasn't
the
a
ox.
diss
He didn't
song.
say no names.
Hard
My
diss.
man Pac went at him.
You don't have
direct.
to say names
It don't
sometimes.
You gotta
matter.
say names. Stop the subliminal.
Yo.
Nah.
Nah.
Hey,
It's
yo.
not a subliminal. I'm talking directly
Yo,
to you. I don't have to
nah.
say
Say
your
who
name.
shot you right now and that shit come on. That shit's
But
hard.
that wasn't a diss song. Though.
Yeah,
He wrote that song a long
I
time
don't
ago.
Best
give a
diss song
fuck.
ever.
Nah,
He
I
ain't
don't
say
think-
no.
What's better
That
than
shit
that?
was hard.
I think Ether was better than Hit 'Em Up.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Now Ether
Yeah.
had Ether said the niggas in Rockefeller said
And
Ether
I'm a-
had them walking around the office like I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do.
I-
now.
And they was doing when they
Them
heard
niggas
shit.
like, oh, them niggas like this. I don't know what the
And
fuck
I
I'm gonna
heard,
do.
and I fuck with Hov, but
Right.
Ether was that.
Ether was hard.
Ether was
Ether
hard.
tough, but hit him up.
Hit 'Em Up. And
Okay.
Nigga had one verse. He
What
had a bunch
part-
of bum niggas on that.
What part
That
of
wasn't a
what
diss
part
song.
of Hit 'Em Up was the hardest? Like
First
It ain't
you gonna
about
fuck
being,
me, bitch.
it ain't about
That's
being
it.
the hardest.
I
It's
fuck-
just how he just come out with it like
I fucked your bitch.
going uncut. The whole shit was high.
It could be hot, but you just called it the greatest diss record of all
The
time.
best diss record.
Say,
the best diss song.
say the best verse, because the rest of them niggas was trash.
Who, the Outlaws?
Yeah, name two of them.
Come on.
Oh.
man.
Name two of these niggas. One of them died. and his,
No, two of them
and his
died.
wife
Two
killed
of them
him.
died.
That's
Well,
that
somebody
shit.
said
Killer.
Super Ugly was
I'm
harder
not-
than niggas. Super Ugly was way harder.
I'm just
Niggas
saying.
forgot that.
Super
Say that's
ugly,
one
yeah.
of the best.
Who said
That's
that?
the best diss song.
Yo,
Shout out to him for the support, but do your homework, son. Do your homework, man.
He's a music connoisseur. He knows.
Do your homework. Do your homework. Tell him go back.
You ain't tell this nigga do his homework. He just called that the
I
greatest diss
called
record.
it.
That's not the great.
I bet you I'm not the only one who feel like that though.
Nigga, you know what I mean? Diss records came. The fucking South Bronx, the Bridge is Over was the
Nah,
was
that's not number one.
That's
man.
Get the fuck out of
It's not
here!
number one, man.
Oh shut! Oh, this
All right.
nigga, son. This nigga.
I'm just saying.
Alright.
All I'm saying is this.
This nigga.
Say, I
the
give him
Bridge
credit
is Over.
because
The Bridge is Over is a classic. That's tough. But Hit 'Em
It
Up
took
is
off-
just somewhere. It's like it was just it's totally different type of.
Okay, let me ask you something.
Shit with
A
it.
diss record, right? It's supposed to make you like, oh shit, I'm gonna do this. When Hit 'Em Up came out, Big's next album was a double disc, right? What? There was no slow motion in Biggie's progress at all
It didn't-
since
it didn't
that.
have to.
Because them two
That's
was the
just
biggest two people in rap.
It
But
doesn't
still,
matter.
but still,
What you mean? It
For
doesn't
you to
matter?
call it the biggest diss record of
The
all time,
biggest.
it made no dent in Biggie's career
At
at
all.
all.
Want me to tell you why?
Why?
Because the
We
East Coast
asking you
had,
why.
the East Coast had to hold Biggie up.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
Who held him
He
up?
did,
Who
though.
held
He
him
held
up?
the East
Who
up.
held
No,
Biggie up?
we had to show support on the East Coast.
We
for
supposed
Biggie.
to. You said we
exactly.
had nah.
So how would
Like the
that
West
diss
Coast
really
supported
damage
crime.
him?
It's the same either way. That don't
That's,
make it a
but
great
that's
record.
what I'm saying. If you got two big superstars going at it like that, it's going to continue to just go and go. It's going to be back.
But
and
it doesn't
forth,
make it
though.
a great record.
Just like with Hov and Nas.
Right, those are two great diss
Yes,
records.
and it really didn't damage nobody credit.
All right,
like
because
that.
they both
no,
were equally
it didn't.
that
It
good,
may have.
though.
It may not have
they
damaged
wasn't
nobody's
both equally
credit.
that good
but
because
with-
I felt like Nas' drink was better than Hov.
Right, a lot of people
A lot of
agree.
people felt like
a
that.
lot of people will
But
agree.
did that damage whole shit?
I'm saying
No.
it didn't damage it. It didn't slow it down. You
Okay.
saying? I'm saying what type of? How did the Hit 'Em Up being the best diss record? If that was the best, because I'm pretty sure a lot of niggas on the West Coast feel the same way you feel.
But why it just gotta be the West Coast?
Because them
Because
niggas-
ain't nobody
they
on
was-
the East Coast
they
ever
was-
gonna say that was the best diss record.
Charlamagne the God said it was.
Who said that? Charlamagne.
Okay.
The best.
He's from down
No,
south.
But see, it's different types. Like you saying the South Bronx, that's totally different than Hit 'Em Up.
Nigga,
At
wait,
that time,
okay, check it out, check it
everything
out.
is different
Check it
from
out.
it.
Let me
It
tell you
is,
something.
But that shit
We're
was
gonna
just
go back.
raw and direct. Like
Okay, so let's go back.
That's
Let's go
a diss
back.
record should
Let's
be.
go back to diss
Like
records.
this- okay.
Let's go back to diss
Let's
records.
go.
I'm gonna take you back. Okay, you got Brucey B. And no, what's
Listen,
right?
what
Busy
was that?
B.
This nigga's
You
watching
know,
that
let me
Beef
tell you.
One DVD
You got
shit,
Busy
man.
B
Kumo
and
D.
Kumo D.
Right.
Then you
Come
got
on, man.
Kumo D and LL. Right? Then it goes to
See, you going so far
We go-
back,
we-
like,
no,
most
no,
of these
but
people
'cause-
ain't gonna know.
no, fuck,
No,
no, I'm
shit.
moving up. I'm moving up. I'm moving
Tell
up.
him, tell him.
Right? You got Shan and Boogie Down.
Right.
Then you got
Was
Cannabis.
that
Hold on. You
a
got
battle though?
Yes.
KS One really killed him.
So what?
Okay.
Somebody
Killed
lost.
him.
Okay.
Somebody lost.
All right,
Winners and
but
losers.
who lost out of pocket?
It don't.
then?
But sometimes
Nobody.
people don't lose.
Exactly.
Even with Nas and
They
Jay-Z,
did.
nobody
But
lost. But there
somebody
was.
did
But there
lose.
was a
Somebody
better.
lost that.
There was a better.
Jay-Z
There was a
lost
victor.
that round.
But
Jay-Z
when-
lost that round, but Hov won the battle.
Okay,
When KRS came out with The Bridge Is Over, he had niggas in Queens like, hold up.
But even the
He
South
had-
Bronx
he
was
had-
just as tough as that.
You right, but he had niggas in Queens like, who the fuck?
Yeah, but
And mind you,
crushed MC
Shan,
Shan.
no, but Shan was the known rapper.
exactly, and
KRS,
KS One killed him.
right, and then you
Right.
had, then we gonna move on.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna move on. We got Cannabis and LL.
Oh, and LL destroyed that nigga career.
All right.
Okay, destroy, like
Destroyed.
It was just destroy.
He
Yes,
joined the army
yes.
and all that.
Okay,
Destroyed.
Right, yeah, he wouldn't. He said, "Fuck this, I
I'd
can't."
rather go fight A-Rads than fuck with this LL nigga.
Right, okay.
All right.
So that wasn't a good. The only thing
That wasn't even a good battle.
Why?
It didn't even last long.
That so longevity
But
is what makes
hold
it a
on.
good
No,
battle.
not even. But I'm just saying, like,
I want to know what your rules are for
I'm
a good
just
battle.
I'm just saying, L killed him in that rap battle. He just killed him. It was nothing to
But
come.
how did Pop kill Big in that
I
battle?
didn't say he killed him. I just said that's the best diss song to me.
No,
like,
but
period.
I just think like this because if it's going
Just
to
like
be a
y'all
song,
motherfuckers think that
go-
Remy Ma shit was
That shit
off
was
the wall.
that
like,
shit was crazy.
You let me tell
That
you.
shit was
Let me
crazy.
tell you.
That was
all right,
crazy.
let me tell you like
That was
this.
crazy.
You know what? All right. People nowadays don't listen for lyrics like that. So you know what makes a great song just about the fucking beat or the music.
Now
So if that shit catch your ear, you're gonna be like, oh shit,
Okay,
this is tough.
and now you got no, because you have to break that down, and that's
All right.
age group.
So
that's
peep
age
this.
group.
So peep this.
Everybody
All
at this
right.
table is
So,
over 30.
Remy
Right.
Ma, know if she came out with this diss track, she had to have something strong to go with it.
So you saying her
she
beat
came
was
out with
strong?
that mean with that ether shit.
So you
that
think
shit
her
tough.
beat-
Okay,
you
so
think
she
it was
come
a
out
beat?
with Sheeta, right? So boom, she's like KRS and Shan. Here we go again. Then you got this bum bitch running around Paris shopping, doing that dumb shit. What
Showing
the young
her titties.
niggas doing now,
Showing her
talking
titties.
about, oh, she
Fake
make
titties.
money.
Right.
I don't have
Fake
to
titties.
respond to
But let me tell you something
to
else.
dishes that
Foxy
don't
Brown came out with a little diss joint.
Nobody
Who
heard
got time
her.
to read sign language
All
to
right,
figure out
but
what
I'm
the
just
fuck
saying.
she's
wrote
saying?
that
I'm
shit in
saying.
braille.
Right.
She came when she did her shit. She came with with the takeover beat. See, you don't really want to listen to Foxy Brown, but if that beat catch your ear, you're gonna be like,
That's
oh,
but
no.
that's you.
I heard
No,
it.
but
I
her
heard
lyric.
it.
But what she was saying was straight, real forward shit. Like
No, my
something
thing
like
is,
you can't like you lost your baby and shit like that. She was coming.
okay,
straight
I
down
understand
with
that. I understand that. Why did
She was getting real personal.
She came
like,
out of nowhere for what?
What
for
you mean
what?
for
Because
what?
he said that.
What you
nah,
mean
Remy
for
said
what?
some shit about her and that shit.
What you mean
He
for
said, I
what?
heard you over there talking to that deaf bitch about me. He said that.
See, I missed
So
that
he
line.
say that.
I missed that line. I missed that line.
Don't disrespect the
Like
fact-
it's okay to agree to disagree, but that's my opinion.
That's
I
your
feel like
opinion. I'm just feeling.
We trying to
Hot
understand
shit
though.
was
We
better.
trying
I'm
to
just saying.
understand.
All
We
I'm
trying to
saying is this:
understand.
if you want to say a whole song is better, if you say the song got to be the whole song.
But Biggie
Nobody
never,
listens to
Biggie
the-
never made a diss song.
But
about
nobody
Pop.
cares about that song after
I'm
Tupac
going with
verse.
Who Shot You.
That wasn't even a diss song. They said though.
Who said that?
Who's they?
They was saying that Biggie
Who's
even said,
they?
"Yo, I ain't doing no diss tracks or nothing like that." He said it out his own mouth.
Biggie had mad.
But I bet Biggie
Yeah,
respected
indirect
the culture.
shit though.
Yes.
Indirect
Biggie-
shit.
he
Yes.
So
respected
you
the
want an
culture.
indirect nigga or a bitch in your face, or you want a straightforward motherfucker talking to you?
He respected the
Sometimes-
culture.
right, he did, and he
respected
kept
the
making
culture.
music.
He respected the
He
culture.
kept making- and you know what? Not for nothing.
Put that song out.
Listen, y'all forgetting this is also his friend.
Nah.
His friend is making these diss records against him. This is not even no rap shit. This is personally his friend. That's like Pookie making a record against you.
All right, then he like.
So what you gonna do?
I'm gonna go back and we gonna.
And you gonna go
back
spill
and
all the
forth.
beans on him?
Broke
I'm
out,
not
nigga.
You gonna spill all the beans on him?
Nah, but
All right, or you gonna be like, yo, fuck that nigga, he in his feelings. I'm gonna let him do that. I'm gonna keep making good music.
I'm
I'm
just
gonna keep
gonna
getting
go
money.
do pull-ups. That's it.
All right, then. That's what Biggie did. He kept eating burgers, nigga. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
so but,
Be in
so
your
if he
feelings.
said if that's
Well,
what he
just
did,
break
then
his
how can I
state,
say
my
that's a
nigga.
diss track?
Who?
It wasn't a diss track.
Who?
He's saying "Who Shot You" was a diss track.
Who shot you
It
definitely
was-
was
it
It was
Diss track.
an indirect track.
But it
I
don't
don't
mean it
give
was
a
the Pac.
shit.
It don't mean it was the. Y'all
Indirect.
act like Tupac was Biggie's only enemy. Like he could have been talking about anybody on that record.
So about Anthony Mason.
He was talking-
Exactly.
No.
I mean,
he was talking about Nas and kicking the door and Anthony Mason on that other shit, but I don't know. Like I said, to me, fuck it.
long
Pac had the
kiss
best
You're
goodnight.
entitled-
Long
you're
kiss
entitled to
goodnight.
that. You're
What's that?
entitled to
Long
that.
kiss goodnight.
Or you're nobody that somebody kills you.
Right.
You know what they should have did? Big should have gave Pac a Pepsi.
You know what I'm done. I'm done. All right. All right. All right. All
For
right.
what?
It'd have been all good after that. They did the song together. It'd have been good.
Well, being
Pepsi.
that we still did we ain't get past Troy Ave yet.
We can
Because
leave
we've
that.
been
Ain't
on
nothing
to
to talk
bigger,
about.
we've been on to bigger things.
It's
Like,
nothing to talk
we ain't
about.
talking
Troy
about
Ave. Listen, Troy, you gotta get your shit up.
You gotta get shot more.
Yeah, you the new 50.
No, not get
Nah,
shot
nah,
more. He
get
gotta
shot,
fuck. He
man.
gotta fucking make good music. Fuck that. Where the good music at?
You should have put New Pac. You should have put 25 cents.
Right. Right. That's more
New
fitting.
25
That's more
cent.
fitting. That's more fitting. Yeah.
Because 50 wasn't too big before he got shot.
Yo, but
then he
how-
blew up. But
Right.
How did y'all
he was
feel
waiting for
about
your
that
feet.
interview? You saw the interview?
Which one? Well, yeah,
Troy,
Troy.
you saw it?
Yeah, I saw
That
it.
was to me that was a good interview.
It was a good
Right?
interview.
I
but-
like the interview because a lot of things I assume
Mhm.
were true.
Mhm.
You know, regarding his crew, that whole BSB thing.
Mhm.
You know, because now he's literally solo.
Right.
But then there's a lot of shit I was like, hold up. This nigga not going to court with no fucking bulletproof vest. I'm like, who the fuck does
But
that?
evidently, like, they must know he have a bulletproof vest if he's showing it like that. Like, he ain't gonna get in trouble for wearing that
I
shit.
never seen it. I don't understand that. That shit, that part of him to me, okay, you walking around with the bulletproof vest on,
Mhm.
showing it,
Right.
okay, we understand. We understand.
But why is that shit open for everybody to see?
Right, because when 50 Cent had the vest on, he had the shit under his shirt.
Right.
He only took it off when he was on stage, like took his shirt off. You sure
But
he
if
was
you
on
got
stage?
like, that shit he had looked like that shit could hold a lot of bullets.
But why is it for show?
Because sometimes you just
I
can't.
mean,
fuck
well, I know
My
he
nigga,
read-
he said
but-
he got Rolexes and cars. He can't buy a bigger size shirt.
My thing
like,
is,
you don't want to look all
if
crazy.
you wanna
Like,
be
He
that-
got a vest on. He want to look crazy. That's what I'm
Look
trying to
crazy.
get at.
Okay,
He
Yo,
wants to
niggas look crazy
crazy
with a vest and a t-shirt on.
But
Exactly.
check
So
this
why
out.
not wear a shirt that
if you really want to protect yourself, right? And you came home talking that I spent $1 million on homes and shit, then go bulletproof that car if you want to drive around in a fucking red slate.
I got a
But
valid
you heard
comment.
what he said.
I got a valid
Sometimes-
comment.
Wow,
Sometimes
what's
you
up?
forget how big
Niggas
you
is
are,
gonna
though.
shoot at your head. You're walking around with a vest on. They
Niggas can't
know
shoot, period.
not to shoot at your chest. They're
Niggas
gonna
can't
aim
shoot.
for your head.
Niggas can't shoot.
I thought about that too, but like he said, niggas ain't. Nobody's gonna shoot him because he's not going. You're not gonna get no props off that nigga.
You're not. You will. You
But
will.
that,
You-
and I bet you any money they find the killer.
But
till
that
they
beef-
two shot Troy Ave before they find the nigga that shot Pac and Biggie.
No, they
Bro,
still ain't
Suge
found-
already told who
He
shot him.
He
man.
lying. He
You believe
lying.
that?
That nigga lying.
I
They ain't
don't
found
believe
what's
it.
his
I
name
don't
killer
believe
yet,
it.
did they?
Who?
My man from
They not even looking for
Fall
Jam
Rock.
Master J.
My man from Fall Rock.
Oh, they ain't find nothing. You a rapper. They not gonna find you.
Who,
They might
talking
find.
about
They gonna
Chief?
find.
Yeah.
They gonna find Troy Ave killer.
Damn.
Killer.
Shoot.
Why you
I'm sorry.
Damn.
for already?
Right. I'm sorry.
Protect your head, Troy. Get the bulletproof fitted.
And if you hear this, I'll have nothing to do. God forbid anything happen to you. I don't want you to die. I'm just saying.
And I ain't gonna be a shooter either.
Continue making
Live
that
your
music.
life, man.
You know
Word
exactly.
of mouth.
Yeah,
You know.
stop worrying about
Niggas gonna hate
dying.
anyway, man.
Right.
He
Talk
is.
to 50 about shit. He'd probably give you some good points.
50 don't want to talk there. He probably laughing
Nah,
at his
50
ass.
cool. He said him and 50 cool.
Yeah, him 50 cool, I believe.
Tell 50 to give you one bulletproof car. You want to go to Brooklyn next time. You want to go to Brooklyn on Christmas Day at night.
He was trying to visit his family.
I understand that, but then he
He
was
should
like,
have had a car service. I'm sorry. Whatever. It happened already.
So,
We
look,
can't
you
go
don't,
back.
don't know.
We can't
Don't
go
get the
back.
Uber driver shot because of your ass.
Yo,
Nah.
I'd be mad as
All
hell.
right.
yo, y'all ever took an Uber?
Yep, and I fucking hate
time.
Uber.
Yo,
Fuck Uber.
nah, let me tell you now, because you just took Uber from a crazy ass distance.
From Manhattan to the Bronx?
Yes, you
Get the
went.
fuck out of here.
Let me
How
tell
much
you.
you charge?
$150.
What?
That's what
That
Uber
nigga
could eat
with
the
he
whole
with
hot
the 3
dog.
airports.
Uber gets to fuck you? Uber gets to fuck you?
Oh yeah, y'all lying. Thank you for reminding me.
All right.
Uber could
Yo,
eat
but
the whole hot dog.
every time, cause I take my son to school in Uber, and every time I feel like I'm hopping the damn cab, cause I don't have to pay
Right.
no
It's
money.
like, all right, thank you.
Yeah, all right.
How much is that though?
Or you? Nah, I pay like $8.
It's from your card.
$8.
It's from your
It
card.
depends on where you going.
Yeah.
So how far are you going?
I go from my house to his school.
Bronx to Manhattan, right?
Of course.
No, but I'm going.
Why you want the address, nigga? You want the
I
address?
don't want the address, but I just want to show you how you
No.
went from
How
Bronx to
far-
Manhattan and went from $8. I went from Bronx to Manhattan. It cost
No,
me
no.
$150.
You went from Lower Manhattan
the
to
fuck?
Upper Bronx.
It's still a fucking borough.
You went to like 3 highways.
I ain't gonna do highways.
Okay.
All right.
Fuck you.
Anyway,
I'm telling you.
anyway.
You niggas eat my whole hot dog. I don't care.
Oh, sausage for Uber. Shout out to Lyft. They've been getting me around lately. I'm
I
just
might fuck
let
with
me
Lyft.
listen.
No.
No,
Shout
matter
out
of
to
fact,
Lyft.
Lyft cool, cause they
Lyft is cool.
Cause
Yes.
Nas he got some steak in Lyft.
Lyft is cool. I like Lyft.
Listen,
Listen, y'all need to send me some coupons. If y'all not gonna sponsor me Lyft, I'm gonna stop fucking using y'all because I don't get coupon. I don't give a fuck if it's Tuesday after 10. I need a coupon.
They give coupons.
They get coupon, but I be shit.
But
me
Uber
right
got.
now.
Do they do the carpool?
Yeah, I think they do. I don't know.
I mean, I'm just.
I don't
saying.
ever be trying to get in the cab.
They
with
should have
nobody,
gave me
so
some
I don't-
fucking
No, but
coupons.
they'll tell you before.
I don't want to get in the cab.
They'll tell you like this is a carpool.
I seen the
before you-
job.
I want to do it.
I'm on the toilet. Cause came back from
What?
a long day
Wait,
shopping.
what?
I'm on the toilet.
What?
I get the email. 150. I'm gonna pull my pants up and go chase this nigga.
Shit.
He had nothing to do with shit. I'm about to chase this nigga. And then, mind you, the nigga, he's not from this country, and he asked to use my bathroom. So
Wait.
I'm being nice.
Just
Wait, what?
After he,
The
after
Uber
he,
The cab driver?
The Uber nigga.
after he sent
The
you the
nigga,
bill.
did he shit in your toilet or he pissed?
It smelled like shit, but
He shit in
it
your
was
toilet?
quick.
And
It
he
was
charged
quick.
you $150
It was
for
piss.
the Bronx?
It was piss, but he got the piss so strong, like a water off
Oh
fucking
my
animals.
God.
I was like, yo, I went to piss. What the shit? And my girl's like, nah, I think he pissed. This nigga got gorilla piss.
Oh my
and
God.
then he charged me $150. I swear to God, if you work for Uber,
I would have disputed that charge. I'm like, they stole my car. It wasn't me. How you
they
prove
really got me. They looked me dead in my eyes when I hopped in the
mean,
car.
Prove it.
Shit.
I didn't know it was you.
No, but I know Uber asked you. They
They
like
got
you.
video and, like,
Yeah.
camera in their car and shit.
Motherfucker.
And now it's their own car, I think. They use their own
They
car.
still be recording niggas.
Kiss my ass.
All right.
But since we talking about Arabs and shit,
Uh-oh.
Serious?
I'm gonna just be generally and say Arab, you know, and just generalize all of them.
Okay. No disrespect.
Even
No
even
disrespect to
though-
the Middle Eastern people.
It's Middle
Right,
East.
that's a
Middle
perfect.
East.
That's a perfect way to put it.
That's the way you're supposed to put it.
Right, and if I was being disrespectful, I'd have said sand niggas.
Oh no, it's
But
it's
I'm not.
camel jockeys.
I'm not calling
We're
them
not
that
gonna do
neither.
that.
That's the word. That's
What
it.
I'm-
If
what
you
I'm-
want to be disrespectful, be all the way. Be
It's
appropriate.
called no
weird.
disrespect.
Oh my God.
Oh right. My fault.
Understand?
Shout out to camel jockeys.
Shout out to Chop Cheese.
I love them
I'm not
niggas.
gonna say that when they come over here though.
Listen,
I can
listen.
fight.
No, you
They
can't.
fight.
You
They
can't
fight.
beat them.
These niggas been
Them
fighting with
niggas been
Uzi
trained.
since childhood with
How
the
they
bobo
getting
in their mouth.
How they getting
They
They
over
got
got
them
it.
shits in the back
They
of the
got
fucking
it.
bodega. What you
They
mean?
got it.
Them niggas.
You ask for Chop Cheese, he pulling out the AK.
Now listen.
You gonna pull out that chopped cheese? That's the fuck you gonna
chicken
do.
over rice. You gonna be eating anthrax and all.
I don't do that.
All
Yeah,
right,
that chicken over rice.
Back
is
to
good.
cereal.
I'm just
Back
being
to
honest.
street meat.
I don't like eating from the street because I know
I
cars
get
is
both the white
cereal.
and the spicy.
You eat off the street, nigga. Cars
No,
exhaust fuel and that shit
No,
spicing
in
your
my,
food
by
up.
my house they do it downstairs. You know they own the store.
alright.
They add that to the mix.
Alright, then you
I'm
live.
good. But anyway, what's up with this nigga, man?
Trump?
Yeah, Mr. Potato Head.
Well, guess what?
What?
One thing about Trump, I think if he was trying to hurt some Syrians, he should have sent the police. Because it's a written fact that police killed more black people than his missiles killed. He lost, yo.
But my
Last
thing-
year alone, police
why
killed
the
more
fuck
people than
is
his
you
dumb
bought?
damn missiles.
All right,
You should've
we
sent
gonna
the nigga
compare
over there.
him to Foxy Brown.
All right.
Why the fuck is Foxy Brown dissing Ray Mark? All right,
just
just one
told
I
line.
just told you.
All right, fuck it.
She gonna hold it down for Brooklyn.
Fuck.
You said what?
The nigga is from Queens though. What the
Right.
fuck?
They
I don't
partners.
know if it makes sense.
I don't know.
This
All
nigga
abroad,
gonna
HBO.
send. This nigga's gonna
QBE.
send however many missiles. Because people, I heard
59.
50. I heard
Just like you
59.
said, some people can't shoot.
It's the
No, I
fucking
didn't
U.S.
say that.
military.
So what? They're not perfect.
If they can't
They
shoot, what
should
the
be.
fuck? I
Like,
feel
if
scared
you go-
if they can't shoot.
Listen, if I go to Google Maps and I type in the destination and they're not directly sending me there, that's what these niggas use. They say they type in coordinates and then missile's supposed to hit there.
Listen, it hit.
Somebody
but-
math was on. They
But,
needed that black
but you
girl
gotta
from
also
the,
remember they said that
What's that?
Russia
What's that movie?
Russia
Oh.
gave them like probably told them in advance that they're going to be attacked. So
What, they wouldn't hit?
So they killed 7 people.
But some of the
the
chemical
airplane.
weapons or whatever they supposed to have at that base, they took that shit out or whatever.
No,
I
it's
don't
so
know.
funny. They said they hit the.
But why is he even bombing? They ain't got nothing to do with us.
They don't.
This
but
nigga over
they do.
they fucking with their own people. Let them fight.
No.
Right.
He
Yeah.
ain't sent nobody to Chicago yet.
Right.
And we been killing.
Why ain't send a nigga
I'm
to
just
Chicago?
saying, you ain't fuck
he
with
gonna
Chicago
kill you.
yet.
No, he said he would send the feds, but
Listen,
Ain't
niggas was
seen
like,
them niggas yet.
now we can
Listen.
handle our own problems. Like,
Right, but they
listen.
got the AK-47s and the bazookas and all other crazy wild shit. He ain't sent nobody to Chicago yet.
well, the
but
niggas
you
in
gonna
Chicago
send some
telling on
missiles.
themselves too, though, man. Going on video,
wasn't
shooting
no
I
and
understand
shit.
I seen
It
nigga
don't
had
matter.
He had a
The-
handgun and he had 2 titties on his shit. It was like it had to be like 100 shots.
I
And
mean,
a
who you
handgun.
trying? You gonna kill somebody? Like
You
you,
gonna kill
you
yourself.
meant to kill that motherfucker. You got to clip like that.
Yeah.
But still, this nigga ain't sent nobody to Chicago yet.
I don't
I'm gonna
know.
fix what Chicago had.
You see how you try to fix shit? You don't want him to send nobody to fuck Chicago. You
Right.
gonna send missiles over
You
there.
gonna
But the
blow
point
that
is,
up.
he
blow
needs to make the
Chicago up.
effort here before you go dealing with what the fuck is going on in Syria. Now, the reason why he's going to Syria has nothing to do
It's about money.
with
Yep.
exactly. It's
Speak
about
on
oil.
it. Speak
It,
on it,
it
son.
really has nothing to do with what they're making it seem like. And this is why I think America needs to just mind their fucking business. We need to tend to our own country. We need to put our money and not into fucking war and oil, but into saving what the fuck we got here in our own country. We have war here every day.
Oh, hold on.
With
Speaking of oil,
Well, we minding our business. The lower
Right.
class people, we minding
Yeah,
our
I
business.
go to
right,
work
The
right.
every
higher,
day.
the higher people, that's their business.
Yeah, 'cause
Right.
I go
They
to
just
work all
drawing
the
us
fucking
into
time.
that. Like,
Right,
we
but-
don't know.
We the ones that's gonna get hit with it at the end of the day.
I'm
You
quite sure
understand?
them.
Nah, they
I'm
gonna
quite
get-
sure the people in the Middle East know that we don't fuck with Trump.
They gonna
Do you
send
think they
no
give a
missiles to the
fuck?
They
Bronx.
don't give a fuck, but they know we don't fuck with that nigga.
You
so
think when Trump bombed, he like, yo, don't fuck with the poor people in
Listen.
Syria.
No.
Go get the ones in
No,
the high
but
class.
they know we
But
don't
no,
like-
But
they
the
don't work
Syrians
that
are not
way.
gonna bomb Bronx and Harlem. No, they ain't.
They gonna fuck
fuck that.
Manhattan,
I just
man.
hope they don't do it while I'm at work.
Me too.
And if I do, I hope I survive so I can get some money.
Okay, I don't want them to bomb. Period. I don't want.
If
I
you
don't,
gonna bomb shit, expect to get bombed.
Well,
You spit on somebody,
that-
expect somebody to
they
spit
not
back.
our biggest problem right now.
What do you
North
think our
Russia,
biggest
North
problem?
Korea and China.
Mhm.
Those the problems right there.
I don't have a problem with them niggas neither.
Well, they have a
the
problem
niggas
with
I got a
us.
problem with is at work with me.
Donald Trump making
Yeah.
it hard for us.
Mm.
Yo, you know what? I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I have a big problem with China. These niggas need to make more Nikes in the size fucking
You
12.
know
'Cause
what?
every time I
I'm
go to the
done.
store, they ain't got a
I'm so
fucking 12.
done. I was quiet. I was tuned in. I was ready
How
for
you
your
know those
issue
niggas
with
ain't buying
China.
them size 12?
Yo.
Nah, they not making
and
enough.
reselling them. Reselling them.
Come
Look,
on,
yo,
man.
Yang Bing Toon, go to fucking work, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you?
We all put our head down, but just so you know, everybody was like, "Oh, fuck."
But he said it at the beginning of the show.
Listen, you only 7 years old. You ain't got shit to do. Go to work, nigga.
Yo, I can't.
That's that stereotype
I
that we
can't.
supposed
I
to
love
talk
stereotypes.
about, right?
I
Yo.
love them. I love stereotypes. I'm sorry.
can't.
We should make that. We should make that a discussion.
Yo.
Don't laugh, because who do your name?
Yo, so if we do,
My bitch is Filipino. She not even fucking
Same
from China.
difference, same
She
difference.
Filipino.
So
It's different.
Pacquiao moms to your nails.
Hey, listen.
She can fight too.
Right. Right, and that's another stereotype. Speaking of stereotypes of foreign people always assume because you're a foreigner, you weak. I want people to realize this, and this is for young kids. If it's young kids, teenagers listening,
No.
don't ever assume because you see somebody that appears to be like from Iran, China, whatever the fuck, another country, that they're weak. These motherfuckers been in their country training from the time they were babies to fucking kill people. And they come here for a better life because it's war where they at. So don't ever assume on the train, the subway, on the bus, in the street, yo, I'm gonna bully this motherfucker, I'm gonna go after the Indian boy. That motherfucker probably got a stick in his bag that could beat the shit out of you.
This is true.
I'm just saying.
But guess what?
She feels some sort of way about that.
No,
You ran up against an Abraham.
No, I see all the time while I'm traveling, I see kids picking on foreigners, and I'm saying to myself, yo,
those is bullies. Those bullies.
No, I get it, but this is a misconception that because you're a foreigner, you're weak. When they had to fucking fight to even get here, so they done been through more shit than our kids already.
No, tell them to watch.
They just
when you see that, you should tell them to watch.
Yeah, they ain't get that American
See, guess
drill.
what? They training to fight niggas that they know they gotta fight. When you just get snuffed out of life.
Nah,
You ain't ready for that.
they're training to kill Americans. They're training to kill Americans. There's a difference. They're trained to kill Americans, not fight on the subway.
Nobody ready for a snuff. You talk about they ain't getting trained from a young age. Like just close your eyes, you just gonna get snuffed and then get ready. No, niggas will sideline the shit out you. We used to do that shit for fun back in the day.
All
Like
right,
this.
you say
Look at
that.
that Mexican.
You say that?
Shout out to the Mexicans that I punched in the face. I ain't mean it. I was just having fun.
I ain't mean it was you. See, it was you.
Yo,
I was just having fun.
we gotta go back to Tupac real quick.
No,
Check it out. No, I gotta go back. Real quick.
What happened?
He was inducted into the Hall of Fame today.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Oh,
Okay.
right.
Yes. Right.
Cuz.
Right.
Second.
Well, Snoop Hope. Like,
Why the fuck T.I. look like he got a waist train on?
That was
That's the
Tupac's
shit from-
outfit.
That's the fucking shit from All Eyes on Me.
Yeah,
That's the All Eyes on Me.
He had the
joint.
moving vest on. You know, you moving furniture and shit.
Fuck all that.
You sound like the Millennium Babies. Come on.
No,
We know.
I know what it's from.
Right.
But I looked at that picture and I'm like, hold on.
He probably was
I
moving
did.
furniture.
And
You know what it is?
I saw that. No, because when Pac had it on, he had on baggy jeans. Like, they was loose then.
Right.
Pop
Tupac,
swag and
I mean,
outlaw.
Tip had it on. That shit was a bodysuit. Yo, I look at the nigga jeans. I'm like, this nigga jeans is like, he got the straight,
Right,
today's
straight,
fashion.
yeah.
It didn't go with today's fashion. I'm sorry.
But it wasn't
Nah, you
about
know
It
what
looked
that.
like a long john
It's
shirt.
because he
I love a
probably had
long
the
john.
T-shirt on too.
But Pac had the
had-
T-shirt on.
Yeah.
It's two. He had two. It's two pictures.
Yeah.
Pac had one without the T-shirt. It
Yeah.
was just the halter top.
Right.
Whatever you
Fucking
want to
man,
call.
halter top.
My fault. My
No,
fault.
The leather vest. Let's call it a leather vest.
We ain't
He
gonna talk
loved
about
Pac.
Pac like
Pac,
that.
yeah, hit him up.
He was crying with his cousin when they died.
I was like,
We not
because
gonna
I
do
cried on Coolie High when Cold Cheese died. All right, I get
My
it.
whole block cried when Pac died.
Now, but all I'm saying is, I saw that. The first thing I thought, this nigga like got waist train on. And I'm like, and then when they did, somebody did on Instagram the split screen. I was like, oh shit. I'm like, if at least if fucking Tip had on blue jeans, it'd have been alright. It'd have been alright.
But it was in honor of Pac.
No, I understood.
He
I
knew,
understood.
I'm sure all his marketing people knew.
You
Everybody
couldn't put on a
knew.
Versace shirt.
Nah.
Not doing
that's-
the dirt with the
had that
derby.
already.
With the
Okay.
derby on, I'd have had the derby on.
I don't
like
know,
Nate
but
does.
I like the vest.
Yo, shout
it
out to
just
Tip, man.
if you look up
And he
that,
got a bad
hey yo,
joint.
let me tell you. Let
Everybody
me
wanna
tell
talk
you.
about her.
When you look at the picture,
Right.
look at the picture again.
But look,
It looked like he
not
gonna
for
put his
nothing,
shirt on
Valid
over
point,
the
valid
vest.
point. Tip is bigger body wise than Tupac, so it's not gonna look
No,
the
the
same.
fuck he ain't.
Yeah.
I'm bigger than Tip and Tupac.
Right, and if you put that shit, it's gonna look like a fucking waist train on your ass
I was like,
too.
this nigga
You know what?
here.
So if you're a little punchier,
I
this
just
shit gonna
hope-
look a little different. I'm just saying.
Let's just hope that.
Let me put that shit. It's gonna look like a fucking waist trainer. Exactly. I'm gonna look a little funny in it. Exact versus a skinny motherfucker. It's gonna look a little different. Exactly.
Out of all of, I'd have just went out there with the boxes and no shirt.
And no
on.
shirt. He
Fuck
coulda
it.
did that. He
I'm
coulda
glad
Fake
nobody.
tattoo.
But you know
I'm
what?
glad nobody came on stage in the bathtub with the jury.
How you
Oh.
gonna come on stage? You gonna push somebody gonna push you?
Niggas did shit like that. Niggas had cars on stage.
So you must have brought that part up for a reason. What's wrong with that picture right there?
What picture are you
Like,
talking
like
about?
when you talking about Pac when he was in the bathtub and shit, right?
No, I'm just happy nobody decided, let me go do this picture.
But you know what I think? You know what I think? I think it was a smart move.
From Empire.
No,
I think it was a smart move because not for nothing it has people talking about it. The picture's been circulated everywhere. It brought more attention to it.
Because I thought the same thing. Somebody
Yeah.
put, why did this nigga Tip got on a hold the top?
No,
Why?
but
Somebody said Pac pulled this vest off,
Right.
and Tip got a halter top on. Cause the jeans is just as tight as the fucking halter top.
He's a bigger guy.
he's bigger. Is
Is he really?
He is. And I'm a girl. I can say he's thicker.
whisper.
He's thicker. Sorry, he's thicker in stature than Tupac was. He's a bigger guy, so it's not gonna fit him the same way.
Shout out to the skinny nigga.
If anybody's online right now, any viewers, go look at that picture. Tell me what you think.
Right.
Okay, we gotta go.
Yeah, let's move on. What we talking? We talking about domestic violence. A lot of
Yeah,
shit
that's
been
the
going
main topic
on.
for
A
tonight.
lot of domestic violence going on. Women getting beat.
Men getting
Niggas
beat.
getting beat.
Niggas getting beat.
Yeah.
You know, shit like that.
Right.
He's getting put to sleep.
But the thing with domestic violence is, normally it's always women reporting it,
Mhm.
right? And we can all vouch for that, right? I'm
Yeah.
gonna just say that
Mm-hmm.
because if a man get beat by a woman,
He's not to stop.
first of all, all right, we're gonna talk about Mel B.
Mm-hmm.
And what's her husband name? Belafonte.
Yeah.
Right?
Harry Belafonte?
That's
No,
his
that-
son.
His son?
Yeah, his name is Stephen.
Stephen
Or
Belafonte.
Stephen.
I
Stephen.
thought Harry Belafonte was a smooth nigga.
He was. His
He
son is
should've
just
told-
fucking nuts.
He
He's
should
got a
have told his
fucking
son.
maniac.
No, you right know what happened?
Is he
When you
Caribbean,
grow
ain't
up,
he?
when you grow up rich or
He
some shit
Caribbean,
and
ain't he?
privilege, you might do shit and have gotten away with so much shit. So by the time you're an adult, you still think you could get away with shit like that. So you pushing shit to the limit.
He beat a cat with a
I
brick.
understand exactly.
Damn.
That's-
But okay, so let's talk about
That's a
that
pretty
because
smart move. Did he tape the brick to his hand?
I don't know how he did it.
I mean, he ain't gotta keep working as hard.
I know he probably didn't tape it. He probably worked that hard. He's crazy. He probably just went in.
But this is the
Yeah.
thing. Like when it comes to domestic violence, now
Right.
this is a touchy subject, right?
Right.
Gotta be it.
Because women report this shit more than men.
Mm-hmm.
We all know that.
Right.
If
Because
it's
men
reported.
feel like if you get beat up by a woman, you just punk, you just sucker.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure there's men out there that got their ass whipped by women.
Right.
Right. This is frequent. Like he get there, he go home every night.
Oh
Frequent.
no
She
no
beat
no
the shit out
no!
of
See,
me.
this is the thing. My girl know I'm fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So we ain't gonna fight.
Right.
Well, I
Cause
don't.
I told her I got two lanes. It's chill or kill.
Yeah, the express or the local.
Yeah, it's no in between. So
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather chill, you know, and I work that shit out with myself. My whole thing out with females is this, like Bianca, Lil B,
What is her name now?
Chicken noodle soup.
Bianca. She goes by
Bianca.
Bianca.
She's over Bianca now.
Mhm.
I seen some pictures this week what she did to her boyfriend. Fuck
But,
the
and,
nigga up.
and then she said she did it.
Yeah.
I wanted to look at the shit on my page and see how many likes she got for that picture.
But it's also was said that he was a woman beater too, though. Not just
Well,
from
her-
her though, but from other chicks too, though.
What, her boyfriend? Her boyfriend now?
Yeah. Whoever
Okay,
boyfriend she beat
but
up.
my thing is this.
But she didn't. She said that she didn't beat him up because of that. It was because she caught him in the house with other chicks.
Okay.
And he flinched
right,
at her.
Right.
He moved first.
So she says.
So she says. But my whole thing is this: the pictures. She posted pictures, and it probably got I don't know how many fucking likes.
Yeah, it got
Now
well
let
over.
Chris Brown post that picture of Rihanna and see how many likes he'd have got.
Oh, when Chris Brown beat the shit out of
He
Rihanna,
beat the shit
that
out of
nigga,
Rihanna.
that
If he
nigga
post
album
that
didn't
picture,
sell
this
nothing.
bitch said some shit to me. She flinched at me. I fucked
But
her
you know-
up.
but-
And posted a
but-
picture of her. It'd have been drama.
How we don't
Right.
know if Rihanna didn't hit him first, though?
No,
How did we
I
know that
understand.
Bianca boyfriend didn't hit her first?
I understand. And
But that's the thing. That's the
with
double
Chris,
standard.
Right.
but the thing with Chris Brown and Bianca ain't nobody. She's a local artist.
No, she's not. She's on television.
No,
frequently.
she's not. That's
That's
not
not
television.
enough.
This nigga's on tour around the world. She has yet to make it out of where she
Harlem.
right.
She live in
Harlem-
Miami.
Harlem
right
to
now.
Miami.
She just,
Miami.
but she just moved.
Right.
Harlem to Miami.
And when Chicken Noodle Soup came out, you could have saw her in fucking H&M on 105th Street.
Right.
She just moved and got some notoriety
Mhm.
from
Love and Hip
Love and Hip Hop.
Think
Right.
about
Right.
Love and Hip
The
Hop.
thing-
Bring
right.
a lot of career up.
But
The thing about her and Chris Brown, two people famous,
Mhm.
one has more notoriety than the other.
Right.
Cause when Rick James was beating bitches and burning them with crack pipes,
Mm.
come on now, you can't. That's
He burned it with a crack pipe?
with a crack pipe.
You sure? It was,
Had
I
the
thought it was a
bitches-
cigarette.
Had the bitches in the closet for days.
No, I heard he had him tied to the bed.
He had that too. He was doing.
So he had
That's
different
the-
rooms with different bitches? He
No,
was on some
it wasn't
kiss the
one
girl
incident.
shit?
It wasn't one
He-
incident. This is over a period of
This is what he
time.
was doing.
But
Right.
Rick James was a known cokehead.
Okay.
That's not an excuse.
So just because,
It's not an excuse.
just
Yeah.
because you sniffing
Maybe
coke-
it was just like rough sex or something like that.
No.
Maybe they didn't like the shit.
We're not gonna
Nah, I
speculate
didn't
on
like-
You
the
ever
what it
got burnt
could
with a
have been.
cigarette during sex? You don't even know how good it feels.
I don't know
I don't know.
Yo, shout out
This
to
going,
Martin.
this going
Right.
wrong, man.
Nah, she don't smoke cigarettes.
No, but listen.
right now. That's why the baby on the way.
Now,
We
but
get
listen,
it.
let me
All right,
tell you
Newport 100s.
Let me
Okay.
tell you something. When it comes
Almost.
to
Hey.
when it comes to domestic violence,
Mhm.
all right, and it comes all right. We talking about domestic violence regarding famous people right now,
Right
Right
now.
now.
just right now. We talking,
Right.
you know, I'm talking about in the moment.
In the current.
Right.
Yeah.
Depending on your notoriety,
Mhm.
you're gonna get special privileges, cause you got money.
Mhm.
So you're not gonna do no real time,
Right.
okay? Which is sad.
Not do no time.
Right? You get well.
I think
Slap on the wrist. Yeah,
No, he
wait,
did.
wait,
He was
yeah.
on parole and everything. He wasn't able to tour.
But he's on no parole when you come home from
Like
jail.
probation.
Probation is when you're out free, and then he started doing other dumb shit, which got him locked up. But he ain't
Yeah,
go
he
to jail.
did that OJ shit and
He
was
didn't go to
like,
jail for
if
being-
I killed her, I'd have did this.
No, he was
had a
doing dumb
good
shit.
lawyer. You know when you
Right, but
you got
that's
money,
what
you
comes
get
with
a good
wealth, though.
lawyer.
That's
what
I'm
comes with
saying,
it.
Now let's
like,
just
He had
say,
legal aid. He
let's
was fucked
just
up.
say,
Mm-hmm.
Khalid brought a lawyer. He'd have been in jail.
yeah, what, I'm gonna call the bitch Young B,
Mhm.
cause I don't know, cause nobody really
Young
know
B?
her as Bianca, cause that could be anybody.
No,
now-
but people know
now
her as
she
Bianca.
knows as
Yeah,
Bianca.
they're not gonna know who
Alright,
Young
so,
B is.
all right,
Right.
we're gonna continue on with her. All right, check it. If that bitch,
It's Bianca.
right? If she, I'm sorry,
different-
whatever.
No
Yo,
disrespect,
You might be
Bianca.
the next one getting beat up by her.
She
man.
might try you.
Let me
She
tell
might
I'm-
catch
I'm-
you out here in
I'm-
Harlem.
and watch what happened.
Oh,
You
I
gonna get
wanna-
with
She
her?
gonna run up on you.
I see.
Listen,
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
roll the
honest with
video.
you. I'm gonna be honest with you. These new age bitches,
Right.
that's running up on niggas and taping fights, I'm fighting back.
You might as well.
I'm going. I'm
But you
going
gonna be the
in.
bad guy.
I know I slap box or I do all that. I can do it all.
Alright.
I'm fighting one of these bitches. They jump at you
All right.
because these bitches is retarded.
Do you think now the difference is that the difference now, I think, is that women or girls, I can't say women, don't have the same respect for men. So now
Absolutely.
they cross a line, and I see, and not just with celebrities, I'm talking about in general.
Period.
They cross a line when it comes to how far they go with men and testing their limits. I've seen this on the internet 1,000 times with fights in schools or even on the street where a woman will feel like they can really compete with a man and
if
feel
you
like, yo,
punch
I'm
him in
gonna
the face.
Yes.
They're gonna feel, oh, why'd you hit me?
See,
Because you was acting
it's
like
a lot
you
of things
punched
with
in the
that.
face.
Like, a female could punch a dude in the face like 5-6 times straight. But when is it the
I
right time
know,
for a man
yeah.
to defend himself?
If it,
No,
I have two sons.
Check it out.
I have
if
two
you
sons.
punch me in my face
One time.
twice and you get up twice, you said 5 times.
I'm just saying, I
5
see
times
it,
is a fight.
because some dudes don't
5
hit
times
back.
is a fight.
But when is it all right for you to
The first-
protect yourself
okay.
and fight back?
After the second one hit and it hurt. Now it's next. Now, time out. Now it's like hold up.
So
I'm
what
going
about
in.
what about the first one hurt?
The first one, I may
Yo,
let
did you see that video when that
What?
chick hit a homeboy and knocked him down though? He tried to hit her.
Yeah.
And then when they was
Yeah,
gonna
the
jump
heavy
the
girl.
yeah,
Yeah,
he tried
yeah.
to break it like, yo, it ain't gonna be no jumping.
He kinda
And he
tossed her to
chased
the
her
side.
off, but he walked away and she
And she
caught
came
him.
back.
Oh, she
and
caught
dropped
she,
him.
but she
Right.
sneaked. I ain't see it.
It don't
but you
matter.
sneaking.
It don't matter.
You sneaking. You sneaking.
It don't matter.
No,
got
it does
stuck.
matter. It does matter.
No.
We just spoke about that.
Yeah.
If you punch your Arabs on the side of the face and they ain't ready,
But he
you might knock
touched
them
her
out.
first though. He hit her first. Though.
Oh, if he hit
He
it
didn't
first,
hit
okay.
her. He chased her off.
No,
though.
he didn't
flipped.
chase her off. He physically touched her and moved her. He was like, nah, you're not jumping
Well,
her. He grabbed
when
her.
y'all
and moved
find
her.
But
the
was he
video-
wrong for that?
When you
I
find the video
can't say
tag,
he was wrong because if it was a one-on-one fight, like I've seen my people get jumped, and if it's
No, but
supposed to be a
she
one-on-one
dropped
fight, you
him.
break them
I
up.
want
But
to mention something that was actually sad. Forest Project, like a couple weeks ago,
Mhm.
some
Oh,
young
my
girl got
God.
shot in the head in a project.
She wasn't
all
minding her
because she was
business.
holding her friend down because she was fighting with her baby father, and
Wow.
she jumped into
over
it
child support, I heard.
over some bullshit. It was over some bullshit,
Right.
and she
What
jumped
was
into
it?
shit, and she got sent home.
What happened, son?
Yo, that's crazy because I know this girl and she knew the person, like the dude and all that.
Wow.
Yeah.
She said the story behind that was the fight happened or whatever, and homeboy was trying to break it up.
Oh,
But
okay.
the girl thought that he was jumping in. So I heard that she cut him.
Oh.
She cut him, and then that's when he shot her. And
See. There's a whole lot of shit going on with that, but I heard about that. But let's get back to the story at hand.
Right.
You said if a bitch hit you, if hit me,
I got punched in the face before.
I got punched in the face before too.
I feel like it. I don't know if it was a
Let me
punch
tell
or
you.
a smack,
Let me
but
tell you, I got punched in
I
the
know
face.
it connect.
First of all, I'm gonna be honest with you. This ain't no domestic violence case. I got beat up by a girl before.
But was it your girlfriend or it was just
Nah.
So
This
that
was
just a
this-
regular fight off the street. That's
No,
not
it
the-
wasn't.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's just a fight.
It was a
man.
pickup game.
You got beat up by a girl, man.
It was a
That
scrimmage.
wasn't domestic, man. You just got beat up.
All right, well,
Just
fuck
take
it.
it.
Well, fuck it. Fuck it. If that's y'all want to
just
call
got
it.
Don't admit to that, man. Don't admit
Alright,
to
what
that.
is-
Niggas gonna try you.
Anyway, I was in grade school. All right, relax.
Oh,
relax.
grade school?
Relax. That ain't now. That's not now. Let me tell you. If you said when do you hit back? Like I said.
No, I didn't say
if-
when. I said when is it okay? Like when
First of all,
you should protect
I grew up. My mom said, hitting bitches.
Back in our day, yeah.
Hitting bitches is bad.
It
It's
was.
bad,
It was.
but if they
It
hit
was.
you, you better hit their ass.
No.
back.
You gotta protect
You
yourself.
gotta
You
protect
got
yourself. But when it came to women, there's a real thin line.
It's a real thin
Real
line
thin.
between
When I
protecting
mean-
yourself and fucking somebody.
I mean, thin like.
Right.
If you put
Floss.
a mark on a paper and erase it,
Right.
you can hardly see it, but you see it.
Like-
tell the
like
bitch
dental
don't cross.
floss.
Right.
Right.
Thinner than
Now,
that floors.
if I didn't hit a girl back, my mom just found out I hit a girl just now. I got beat up. But my mom didn't know that. My brother, he gonna call me later about that. He probably tell my mom too. But anyway, we was taught not to hit women, right? I never had that's never been my thing.
It shouldn't be.
Now, there's cases like right now you got the young chicks running up thinking they can fight dudes.
Right.
Some of them are getting the best of dudes because the dude is using his morals
Right.
and not hitting back.
Right.
Okay? Just like you said, if she run up on you, snake you from behind, knock you out, she got lucky. If you daze me and I can shake it off,
You getting up.
we
you gonna
getting
get
it in.
funky.
But let me ask
we
this.
getting it in. I'm serious.
Let me ask
I'm so
this.
serious. I'm
Why,
hot.
why is it
I'm hot.
that men are not taught to walk away when things like this happen? Why?
What are you talking about?
No, I'm asking.
We
This
are
is-
taught to what?
Okay.
When a woman, we're taught.
now. I mean.
No, period.
Now it's different because parents aren't a lot of parents aren't as educated and moralized and
Right.
civilized as they were when I was growing up.
Right.
Even if your parent had you when she was young, your mother had you, she still had morals and shit that they instilled in you. So there was things that we knew not to do.
Right.
So we wasn't going around slapping chicks, hitting chicks. That wasn't it. We was doing the regular shit.
No.
Catch and kiss.
Nah,
Was you grabbing asses and running?
I was punching bitches.
Okay.
Okay.
So you started off on the wrong foot.
No, I'm on the right foot.
Okay, well that's him.
Right.
But still,
I got on my sister earlier.
But
See, I don't do that no
but
more.
all in all, we was taught not to hit women.
Right.
Cause I got sisters. My mom
Right.
was like, you don't put your hands on your sister.
Because
You
imagine
get your
how
ass
you would
whipped.
feel if somebody hit your
But
sister.
today is different.
Right.
Today is totally different.
And what do you think the difference is now?
I know what
These
the
chicks
difference is.
think they could beat you.
No, it's not even that.
I'm talking about a specific age group. I'm talking about the
I don't
6
think
to
they just
15
think
to
they could
maybe
beat you.
25.
Nah, not even that they could beat you. It's
I
that,
just think they take it as, oh, he's not gonna hit me
I'm
back.
gonna knock
That's
the
what it
shit
is.
out
That's
of
what
you.
it is.
You hit
I don't
me,
think
you
a
gonna
guess
hit
what?
me.
really think they could beat like a dude up.
You gotta be
like that,
stupid
but
to
it's
think
just
you-
like
'cause niggas
I
got
can keep
strength.
hitting him and he's not gonna do nothing.
You're not gonna hit me 5 times in the face. You said
No,
5.
I seen the
If
I'm
you-
saying,
if you
I've
s-
seen dudes get punched 4 or 5 times
Hold on,
and
hold on.
some walk away.
Hold on,
like,
before-
but
I'm
when
telling
is
you
it-
like
when
this.
is it?
I'm
Alright, fuck it, enough is
if
enough.
a girl
Like,
hit me, let's say, all right, we talking about
Let them out
domestic
the
violence
strip club,
relationship.
let her to the
If
trial.
my girl hit me and she might be watching, I told her, I'm calling the police. I'm calling the police. I'm calling them.
Right.
Because I
And-
think
and
that's a fight
I'm-
they ain't gonna win though. Like, yeah, I call the cops too.
I'm not gonna call the cops.
I'm
We ain't
calling the
cops, we ain't
police.
got- we ain't
Fuck
got-
y'all. I'm calling the
we ain't got a
police.
good
No,
repertoire.
right.
I'm
Right.
calling the
I'll lock
police.
myself in the
Document
room.
it.
I'm calling the police. All right. For one, I'm light skinned. You won't see it. All right. For one, I'm calling the police, because you gotta go do that. You gotta go do the system for
Right,
this.
I agree. You know
Shout
why I
out to
agree?
Trap Girl. Please
No,
don't
but
hit
you
my
know
boy,
why I
man.
agree though?
I'm going. I told her.
90%
I
of
don't-
the time people don't do that.
I don't put
They
my
just go
hands.
through
I'm
it.
not putting my hands on her because I'm not with it. But I can fight.
Right.
I'm not. You know. But I'm not. You know.
You know what's so funny?
But
Because I know a person, she beat the shit out of her man on a regular. But she not with the
Nah,
nigga no more.
I know him,
but
so.
she was telling me the other day, because I told her about, we gonna talk about it. She was talking about how,
But why would she beating him?
she said, listen, this is the whole story she told me. She said one day, they had drinks. He just came home from jail too. Just came home.
Oh, she took
They had
advantage.
some drinks.
She took advantage.
Well,
That's
no,
it.
peep it,
She
peep
took
it.
advantage because you just coming home.
Peep it.
He on paper.
Right.
The nigga
I
sleep,
wanna
bro.
hear what it
His
is.
phone blowing up. She didn't ignore it. She keep blowing. So she asked the question. She asked, "Hello, who's this?" "Oh yeah, this is some girl. He fuck with." She's like, "Oh." So instead of just
Did she? Okay, time out. Let's before you go there, let me ask you a question. Did she know that she was his girl at the time, or was it a chick that he was just fucking?
He probably was parole with homegirl.
he was
Right.
living with her.
I
This is his
understand
main
that.
girl he's with.
Okay.
And you got
Okay.
another girl coming out of the sideway talking about you fucking with her. And this nigga just came home, so you like, damn, what was you doing? So instead of just talking about it, she decided to wake this nigga up with the fucking, she slapped dog shit out the nigga. And she said the nigga woke, she said he woke up so dazed because he just came from state. So you sleeping, you think you relaxed, and you just get slapped. He said he didn't know what was going on for a little while.
He should have woke up
froze.
swinging. He just came from upstate.
No, he
Supposed to
woke
be
up
right
like,
for
what
his
the
life.
fuck just happened? You know, and this is this is not the only instance. I heard she done spit in this nigga face in front of his family. She done stabbed the nigga.
Nah, that's not cool.
But
That's
no,
violation. If you
that's a
anybody
major
spit,
violation.
I'm
No.
fighting.
I don't even respect the female that do that. That's just a whack.
no.
That's
I
not
look at it
cool.
like this because this is what calluses me about the whole situation. If I heard a dude doing this, I'd be like, this nigga ain't shit.
She ain't
But,
shit.
No,
I'ma say that.
No, but you don't know what they've been through.
It don't matter. Then walk away. Why I gotta be with you if I'm gonna spit in your? I wouldn't spit in the enemy face.
Whoa,
Why
wait
I'm
a minute.
spit in your face and
This is
I'm
the thing.
fucking you every
This
night?
is the thing. This is the thing about this.
Man, he just came home. Wasn't there?
No, listen.
But I'm just saying.
No, but son,
For
you
the 2
got,
weeks.
son, you gotta understand.
Mm-hmm.
When you start messing with a female, I always tell dudes this: if your girl spit in your face, you knew one time down the road she was a spitter. You had signs that she was gonna spit. You don't your girl just don't become a spitter overnight. She doesn't watch a movie and say, I'm gonna spit in this nigga face. She was a spitter a long time ago. You
Right.
probably knew that.
So she showed
you
signs
dealt
of
with
abuse
it.
from the beginning. She
Yeah,
showed signs
you
of abuse.
obviously know who you was with
All right.
before you was with her. And you knew if you're gonna tread this water, you might drown.
Right.
So if you in a situation that you know your girl just possibly might spit in your face, and you stay in a relationship, and you get spit in the face, don't be surprised.
No,
You got
I
spit
want
in
to
the face 'cause
know.
you
Okay,
was-
That's
That is a
I
violation.
see what he's
What's the
saying.
deal?
I see what he's saying there. Yeah, like you said, you don't just do that shit overnight.
You
Right.
just don't become a
Because
spitter.
But
when you-
I think it's that
when
way in
you-
all domestic violence
if we're
relationships.
dating and you spit on the first argument,
That just means you really mad. Like,
crazy.
if you spit,
I'm going in.
Leave her. Leave her.
I'm going in.
Yeah.
I don't disrespect you to spit.
That's
Right.
disgusting.
But that's a major key in what you just said when it comes to domestic violence relationships. There is it says, and statistics say that this is a known fact. It's no one day he just hit me. It's always a sign. Or she just hit me.
Always signs.
It starts off little by little and it excels
It start off
until
with
it
the
get
look. It's
until
the
it get to
look.
that part.
We'll look at that, so I can know.
Let's start with this.
No.
I will fuck you up.
Oh,
Raise your
listen.
goddamn hand at me one more
Listen.
time.
But
Before
maybe-
you do that, you give her that look like, knock the shit out of you.
Okay,
No,
let me ask you something.
It's
Let
the
me
look
ask you
they
something.
give him.
Woman, from woman's point of view, right?
Right.
You get hit one time.
Right.
Matter of fact, you get Miss Chalet hit in the bedroom by Dr. Dre.
Right.
While you
I
sleep.
didn't watch that. How he hit her?
That nigga knocked the shit out of her. That nigga punched up while she said, baby, hey, I got your food and put it in the microwave.
Puss in the face.
Wow!
And it's a
Late bitch was bleeding and crying. She gave that nigga a hug.
Cause it's her voice.
All right, what's the question? I'm waiting
How
for it.
many times do you get hit from your man before you say, I can't take this shit no more and say I'm out of here?
You want my answer or like
I want
hypothetically
yo,
speaking?
I want your
Can I
answer.
give you both answers?
Both.
Okay.
Give me all.
My answer, I'm gonna say the first time. This is because of the type of female I am today.
Okay.
Today.
What about yesterday?
I'm not gonna say not yesterday, but maybe.
I'm not saying yeah.
That's
what I mean.
Okay,
That's
so-
what I mean. That's what I mean.
Yeah, talk
So
about
in another life, I'm gonna say in another life, because I've seen this. Depending on my circumstance, I might be not me, Kadira, but Sonny. Sorry, y'all know my government name. But
You just did.
yeah. It might be a woman who is in a position where she can't leave, where she doesn't where she doesn't have the funds to leave. This person is her main source of income. This is her only home. She doesn't have support from her family. She has nowhere to go. She may have been demoralized by this person for a period of time prior to him ever hitting her. It could have been a form of abuse, mental abuse. Now he done broke her down to the point where she's like, oh shit, what am I gonna do?
Okay.
Nobody's gonna love me. Nobody's gonna want me. No, and this is if you listen to women who have been abused over and over again, you're gonna hear them say, "He told me nobody was gonna want me. He told me nobody was gonna love me. I have kids. My body was fucked up. I'm stupid." Even Mel B, the nigga was calling her derelict. He called her old. He called her fat. He called her all types of shit. He
She's
broke
bad.
her down.
But
Right.
fat. That
Right.
person was far from
But
fat.
listen, but when you're in this type of situation,
What mirror he looked at?
this is what I'm trying to
Because
say.
he a pimp.
But no, it's not about being a pimp. He's a manipulator. But when this person is your
manipulator.
partner and he's in your head, that shit will make it will make sense to you because the person you love is telling you this shit. It don't matter if it makes sense to us. The rest of the world can say, "Yo, you're bugging. You're Mel B." She don't see herself as Mel B because the person that
What?
she loves that
Okay.
she put on that
Let me
pedestal
tell you- let me-
has
let me-
made her a piece of shit. Exactly. Love
You
her.
know, I
Right.
feel
that
like,
last
but-
week.
Right.
Y'all would've
But
listened
a lot
to
of times, like,
y'all ain't hear me though.
let's look
Nah,
at
I
like
heard you.
okay, and I feel you. I
Right,
totally agree.
right.
But this is Mel B. Now, a lot we saying Mel B like we know her.
Right. We don't
Which
know.
is
her.
She's really
No, but what is her stage name?
Mel B.
Spice
Scary
Girl.
Spice.
Scary.
Exactly.
Spicy Spice.
Right.
What?
Spicy Spice.
Scary, man.
Scary.
Okay,
Spice.
now listen. How long ago has it been?
I didn't know.
How long ago has it been since she had a hit?
But she's not doing that now.
No, I understand what you're
Yeah.
saying, but listen to what I'm saying.
X Factor.
But no, but what I'm saying
But she
is,
still can have that back
no,
money,
what I'm
though.
saying, it's not about that.
I
A
know,
lot
but
of
I'm
people,
saying when
a lot of, like you said,
All right,
he's
she's
a
hanging on to
manipulator.
that. She's hanging on to
may
that
not,
career.
She may not even be
Yeah.
hanging on to that. She may already know that career is over.
Right.
And he probably told her many times before, "You ugly bitch.
Right.
You're over. Your career's over."
Exactly.
He verbally abused her,
probably
like you
did.
said.
He broke her
True. He
down.
probably
And
said,
then
"I
she's
don't
looking
want
like,
you,
and
you're
he don't
right.
want you."
Exactly.
You know, you're right.
Exactly.
You don't, I don't have a
Listen.
career.
Exactly.
I'm hanging on to these little checks I'm getting from
X
these little
Factor.
these
Exactly.
shows and things. Because he also said that he punched her in the face because she did a show with Usher. She was taping with
Right.
X Factor.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, she was doing that show with Usher, and then right before she went on,
He
he
punched
busted
her
her
in the-
lip.
Why?
Yeah, it's
Because
pictures
he
of her on the
said she was
internet.
fucking Usher.
Right.
And I'm like,
That's insecurity
why?
from him though.
Yo,
See, a
it's-
lot of
Most
a lot of
that's
dudes-
what it
It
is.
is.
That's
It's
what it
always
is.
insecurities if you're hitting somebody. If that's being a bully.
Right. It's a power struggle.
You know what I mean? If you're beating
It should
him,
never be that way.
because I'm pretty sure when he first got with her, he was like, "Damn, she fine."
It's
Let me.
fucking Mel B.
And he's Heavy Belafonte. He ain't even nobody.
Now
He's just his
somebody.
son.
Right.
He
just
beat
his-
Cats with bricks. He known for some shit.
Okay, no, but he
We
ain't
didn't even know that until after he beat Mel.
We didn't know him. We didn't know his
Somebody
name.
in his back. Somebody knows. Like, yeah, that nigga crazy.
But
I didn't know who he
Cats
was
with
until
bricks.
this happened though.
Right.
Still don't know.
Not
who
for,
he is.
right.
Nobody know who he
Is,
is.
is Harry Belafonte Jr. or he's just a Belafonte?
He's just a
No, he's a
Belafonte.
Steve.
He's
He's
Barry
a Steven.
Belafonte?
Steven or Stephen, whatever. Steven.
A Steven
He's a-
with a P.
Yeah.
Does he look like Harry Belafonte?
He
Light
looks like a
skin.
piece of shit. He looks like a piece of shit that's crazy that likes to beat women. That's what he looks like.
That's crazy because you can't just
Right.
read it. You can't just read a nigga beat women because Joe beat women.
Who?
Joe.
The singer
Don't
Joe?
want
The
me
one that
playing
you
That's
like.
why he ain't fucking pulling off right now. Cause he like beating bitches.
You know,
Well, how do we know Joe beat bitches?
because somebody.
Okay,
came
you want
from
to know
his
who
life.
else got a domestic violence case right now?
Who?
Y'all watch Empire?
Yeah.
I watch
I
Empire.
don't
That-
watch that.
You
I watch Empire.
All right.
I work too late.
Lucius' brother,
Who the fuck is Lucius brother?
the cop. The
He has a.
he just got arrested
I think I
recently
saw that shit.
for domestic violence case.
Okay.
Now, automatically when they say domestic violence, it's always man versus woman. I guess at the time the man gets the upper hand until you really read into it. So I'm just going with that. I'm not going to go all the way into the story because there's just not enough there.
Speculations.
It's just he had a domestic violence case. that can happen.
But
Right.
I just feel like when, like, sometimes females just say some shit like that, and then you just look back.
generalize
Period.
it. You
Right.
generalize
You lose
it.
everything.
You generalize
Like,
it.
you
You
didn't
can lose
lose
your
no-
career.
You generalize
No,
it.
I'm
No, you're
saying.
right.
Like,
Generalize it.
all right, for instance, now the biggest thing, like in sports now, if a chick just say domestic violence, they 9 times out of 10 they gonna release you.
Well, it
Your
depends.
career
It
is
depends
done.
on the type of. It
No,
depends
I
on the
just
type
saw
of
something.
player.
But no, I just saw
Because if
something
Tom
today.
Brady did that shit, matter of fact, let's
Ben
go.
Roethlisberger was raping bitches.
Exactly.
And he's
Roethlisberger.
Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah.
Ben.
He was proved
He-
not guilty of rape.
Because he's fucking rich.
That listen.
No,
just-
No, we
When
just
the-
said that.
no,
You
but
just said
still.
that.
When the
You just said-
accusation
you
came
just
up,
said that.
he
No, but
wasn't
I'm
benched to
saying,
nothing.
like,
You
It
just
depends
said
on
that
how
the
big of a
privilege.
player you are.
You
Kobe
just
did
said
the
that.
same
Those
thing.
are your words. That the
Yeah.
privilege,
All right, just
the
like
wealth.
Kobe did the same thing. Oh,
He wasn't found of rape though.
But do you
Contempt.
think, does that mean, do you really think that just because they found out not guilty, that means they didn't do it? Do you, is that what you're saying?
Innocent
Yes or no?
to proven guilty.
Is that what you're saying?
When you
If
have
you're
the money.
white.
Is that what you're saying?
You have money.
When you're white.
It goes both ways.
No.
When you're white.
They go both
I'm asking you a
When
question.
you're
It's a
white.
specific answer. Is that what you're
Because
saying?
everybody said Michael
No, I
Jackson.
can't say that.
All
I
right,
can't
that's what I'm
say
trying
that.
to say. With wealth comes privilege, and you get lawyers, and you get money, and you get people.
Okay,
and judges
check
in
this
your
out.
pocket.
Check this out. Bill O'Reilly. Right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Bill O'Reilly just got he trying to pull off what Bill did. Bill Cosby.
Right.
Supposedly they thought
His money ain't longer than Bill.
Bill
got-
O'Reilly got a bunch of
But
cases coming out.
but they said Bill Cosby admit to some of that shit though.
When?
He just,
Right.
they just
They
found Bill
was
Cosby
saying,
copping
right.
some prescription drugs. They said this nigga gonna go in the
know,
street.
He gonna do the same shit Prince did.
I think at the end of the day, it's too much of what really happens versus what people say, and there's so many people who actually manipulate the system because they have money, and there's so many people who manipulate the system because they can be a
female
victim.
can say the craziest shit.
Okay, how many females gotta say it for it to be true?
All right, just like with that.
'Cause I'ma go with the
just
female
with
that
the,
Bill
cab,
O'Reilly
with
raped.
the cab driver that had homegirl in the back
Right,
of
the
her car.
Uber
And-
job.
yeah, and she was like, "Oh, I'ma say you raped me, this and that, and shit like that." So if she would have really went through with that, they would have.
That nigga got it on tape though.
But I'm saying, say if that tape wasn't there, they
Yeah,
would have
if
locked
he
him
wasn't
up
recording, he would've got
automatically.
fucked
They would have had to prove it though.
Yeah, but then.
But if he
alright,
had a lawyer, he'd have
but
been in jail.
is the system really made for a man?
But you know
Absolutely
why?
not.
But do you
Is
know
it
why
really
it's so
made
much
for a man?
confusion? It's not about man and
No, but I'm saying
it's
you-
not just that.
It's not, but
bigger
it's,
than that.
it's hard. Like when you in the
looking at
system
it
as
the
a
accused.
it's
But you're not
hard.
looking at it as people who actually go out there raping people because they have the power to get away with it.
But
It's football players, it's basketball players, it's rappers, it's singers, it's actors that are fucking like Stephen Belafonte who have this power and they know they gonna get away with it. So they go out there, they fucking rape women and they fucking beat people up and they okay with it because they know they got lawyer fees down pat. It doesn't matter what I do, I'm gonna get away with it. I got power, I got money, I'm good. It doesn't matter. You gotta count that in too. It's not about just male and female. It's about power. It's all about power. DV is about power. That's what it's about. Me having power over you. And when you got money, that power feels limitless. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I'm gonna make you do these threesomes. I'm gonna call you fuck you.
No,
This
see,
nigga got the nanny pregnant.
but
He got the
that's- but-
nanny pregnant
and
and
you
then tried to make the
talking
bitch
about-
live there.
I heard like when they started their relationship, they both agreed to doing threesomes.
All right, so
though.
now when I'm
but
telling you
they
no,
just said that he was going a little too far, stepping
what's
out
a,
more
but
and
what's a
more.
little
Shooting
too
the
far
club up.
though?
But if
shooting
you
the-
a
If
man,
they're forcing you to do
a
it.
guy is going to take as much as you give him to do.
Not all the time. Some
Yo,
guys take
so-
it.
so say if
Some
me and
guys,
you start dating.
that's when it's rape. That's when it's rape.
No,
when
but-
I'm telling you no and you keep going. I don't give a fuck if you my husband, my boyfriend, my best friend. If I'm telling you I don't want to do no threesome, that means fucking no. You're not gonna force me to do it and beat the shit out of me and watch me eat some bitch pussy with a black eye. That's
Oh,
fucking rape.
Shit, that's
That's rape. That's DV
Well,
right
I don't
there.
know all that.
That's what I'm trying to
That's
say. You gotta
outrageous.
look at every perspective of it, not just he went a little too far. He was physically abusing her. It's pictures of her with black eyes on the
alright,
X
my
Factor.
thing is, if you going through that for so long, why you wait for so long?
We
to-
just answered why because
I'm
he
just,
broke her
yeah,
down.
but I'm just saying, like,
It happens though. It happens every day, and not just the celebrities. There's so many women that go through it. They don't even say shit. They just go through it. They live it every day.
guys do too.
Exactly.
Like, it's guys that go through
Exactly.
female shit too.
And all the time.
it's sad.
It
It's
is sad, but you gotta look at it from every perspective, not just say, because it is. This is how it is. It's so many levels to
But
this.
this is my thing.
Yeah,
though.
it is just like
how people are known for doing these things, and at first they like, oh, shame on you,
Right.
but then It goes away.
Okay, let me ask you a question. How you feel about the Ray Rice situation?
Ray Rice.
When
can't
he-
Nah,
get a
that
job.
was deadly.
Like he punched
That
his
was
leg.
deadly.
That was deadly.
No,
though.
but I
That
was
was one
no,
joke,
no,
though.
that's-
No,
I'm not asking y'all.
Off the on
fuck
switch.
No,
out.
listen.
Them punches was hard.
No,
like,
listen.
That was
But-
one punch.
But I'm not
that shit
asking
was
y'all.
made for a nigga to take, though.
Hold on, time out,
So
time
he
out.
hooked off on
He
him.
did.
Time out.
She didn't even hit, like,
But time out. I'm not asking y'all. Cause I'm asking her because she's a woman. Okay. We know the story. No, not to be
We don't
funny.
know the story. We
no,
just
no.
see the video.
We know
Yeah,
what
word
we've
for thousand
seen,
words.
right? We saw him
Right.
punch her, knock her out.
And then drag her.
Right. And
Right.
drag
Okay. She stuck by him, married him, because she was his fiance at the time,
Forgiveness.
right?
he broke
Right?
it down mentally, man.
Oh, that was the breakdown. That was the mental breakdown.
How do you feel about that? Like when that happens, and they still there for the moral support of him? Cause did they win? They won the Super Bowl.
That's
at the
why
time,
he
right?
can't get a
No, they
job.
didn't. They
He
won the
can't
Super
get a
Bowl
job
previous to
now.
that.
But the year before that.
Something like that.
Okay, but how do you feel about her still being supportive, going with him to all his court cases, and still doing the whole with the NFL going through that trial and error? How you feel about that?
I feel like there's a lot of pieces to the story we don't know. I feel like either she could be a woman that's broken down so far gone in that lifestyle she don't want to lose the look, and it was so shameful that she like fuck it. I'm
You
either
remember
stay.
how she looked now?
No.
Have you heard about her?
No, and I don't care
Exactly.
to. I don't care to.
Just like-
I don't care to.
just
But
like-
wait,
I'm
let me
not saying-
finish.
I'm not
But let me
saying that.
finish.
Yeah.
But this is the other flip side of it. We gotta think of it like this. This is a person that's a brand, right? He's a famous NFL player,
Right.
right? He has
Half
all
famous.
type of. You say half famous?
Half famous.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
he-
we know who he is. We talking about him, right? So he's that famous. So now he's a brand. He also comes with a set of lawyers and a marketing team, PR people, all these people that are set up to protect him in the event that something like this happens. Do you know that these same people will be there to coach his wife and tell her, you know what, it's okay. It's not that bad. We know what the cameras look like, but we want you to just sit right here and go through this while he finishes off this season. It's gonna look bad for him. So let's just do it this way. That happens all the fucking time. This is why people like Kobe Bryant's wife and all these others, like when they go through this shit in the public and they sit there.
No,
how many times do these
I
women
think
leave?
that's
I can't compare. I can't
How many
compare that.
times? How many
Kobe
times?
wife would have came
Kobe
on.
would-
Listen.
Hell yeah.
But
They was
listen,
married
Hell yeah.
Listen, she would have
She
came
would've took
more, but
half.
she still would not be.
All of that.
She's generating
Half.
money now, though. She's generating money now still with him.
How? With what?
Who we
The
talking
same
about?
way
We
y'all
talking
say
about
it's
Kobe.
cheaper to keep
With
her.
what?
The same way y'all say
No.
it's cheaper to keep her.
No.
It's the
Not-
same on the flip side. It's cheaper to stay sometimes.
If she was smart,
It's
she was
better.
there with Michael Jordan.
No,
wife
it's smarter
there,
to
man.
stay sometimes.
If she'd have left
Money-wise.
But you just
Money-wise.
No, it's not.
Money-wise.
Okay, so if you're saying
She
it's
would've
smarter
came
to
off.
stay,
She would've came
In
off.
their perspective,
and-
I'm
and
not
we-
agreeing
we're
with
talking
that.
about
That was the
Kobe.
love. The
We're
love
talking
kept
about
her home.
Kobe and his wife.
Right.
Because I think right after that, didn't he buy that yellow diamond?
Right.
That generic?
It was
Right.
purple, cuz.
Right.
Okay.
Yo, but
Right.
he
She could have bought
those.
that herself if she would have.
It's
Okay.
not the same.
Well,
you could've bought 3 of those.
It's not the same.
No, okay, but hold
it's
up.
Not the same.
Okay, you just said. Now we getting to it. Now we
Let's
getting
go,
to it.
let's go.
Because you said Ray Rice.
Mm-hmm.
You saying that in the light with him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's not as big as Kobe.
No.
But you were saying, we know that. You said that they coach his wife to say.
I'm not saying
not
they
that
did.
not
This
that they
is like
actually
hypothetical.
did,
It's
but
a
this is
possibility.
this is
Right.
what they do.
That
Right,
could happen.
right.
This is what they
Right.
they do to Olivia to her,
Right.
Olivia Pope. to-
Exactly.
Like, look, it's better for you to
Exactly.
stay and
Exactly.
ride this thing out, right?
Mhm. Yes.
And now you saying with Kobe,
Right.
she should have stayed.
No, I'm not agreeing to her staying. I'm saying financially wise, money wise, it made more sense for her to stay. Did she get more money staying than she do leaving?
Why? Because he's in LA. She's already entitled to
But it's a
half.
lifestyle too. It's not just
She
about
was. She
can get that
still was going to
lifestyle.
remain.
But she
you
don't
know,
have to
that,
have
and he had
known
to
as
keep-
the ex.
So
What's
what?
so what?
You know what? She'd have got a
How
lot
many
of money
chicks
from
is-
Kobe,
is-
and she'd keep getting money
Everybody
from alimony.
everybody sleep that slept with Puff is Puff X
But where they at right now?
still shining.
Who?
The model chick.
Kim Porter.
All
that's
of
her
them.
name.
That's 'cause they
Cassie
still
the
fucking with
side
him.
joint,
Ah.
always been the side joint.
She's
and
still there, but
eating.
she's still with him though. She's still with him. She's
I just
still
don't
with
understand.
Him.
I don't understand your logic
No
when you
disrespect to
saying
Puff.
But
it's
I
it's
feel like
it's,
this
it's
thing is going from the money thing, and we skipping past the
him.
domestic.
No, but that's
violence
it's part of the
now,
DV thing.
It-
Because
it's
sometimes
part.
women will go through shit for money,
All right, so what
for
about
a lifestyle.
All right,
It
so,
comes. It's part of a package.
All right, so what about little Tanya that's getting her ass whooped right now?
Mm-hmm.
And her boyfriend about to leave and go to the club and shit, and she just standing there with a black eye watching the kids and shit.
Right.
And this nigga probably just
what about that dude that's just punching you in your face because he think you're doing something or you're dressed too provocatively?
Right. What do you mean? What about him?
These are people that ain't got the money. That
right.
What's making
right?
them
Then that's the bitch that's broke down. She got a low self-esteem. She don't care about herself. She don't have a support system or somebody to tell her she could do better than what she got.
You don't think somebody telling her that? You
It could be.
Like, listen, you better than that.
It could be.
Well,
She could have a friend like me in her ear. It's not until she's ready.
It could probably be like
It's not
they
until
have a
she
kid
ready.
together and she don't want to take the kid away or
Right.
whatever.
There's so many factors as to why women
Like
or
he could be
men
an abusive husband, but he a great father.
Right.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Like
It's a
different
trap.
forms of abuse too. It's like verbal.
Right.
Verbal is terrible. Mental.
I think verbal is the first sign of domestic violence.
Yeah.
Cause that's when you start tearing them down.
Right.
That's when you brick by brick. You tearing them down. You ugly bitch. You
Right.
just,
Fucking stupid. You idiot.
That's
know,
Fat
that's-
ass. You know, all of that shit.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
I was raised. I guess I was raised right because I looked at all that shit as terrible.
Now, what happens when we see? Let's just say domestic violence. Right? We're talking about. Let's just say we gonna see a man. He pressed charges on a chick.
I seen a nigga that should have pressed charges. I seen shit
What
on Facebook.
what we gonna say then? What we gonna say then? What you gonna
I
say?
wouldn't judge him. I wouldn't say shit
You
because
wouldn't?
no.
A lot of people would. Though.
A lot of people would. A lot of people could. It don't
You
matter.
pussy nigga.
No, it don't matter.
I
That's
seen
the
nigga on
issue
Facebook,
though.
His baby moms was beating the shit out of him.
But that's the
Stomping him
problem.
and everything.
Yeah,
That's
Her
the
friends are hyping
problem.
her up. Yeah, beat his ass, beat his ass.
That's
I
the
done came back and
problem,
shot
though.
everybody in that fucking
But that's
house.
the
what if-
problem.
well,
What people think is taboo
with that
for
one,
men to
I'm gonna
speak
just
up.
say he probably could have been beating her, and she probably said, "Fuck it."
No,
she
not-
probably no.
not the way
I'm not
she was
saying.
beating
I'm
this
just
nigga.
saying. I'm just saying. It could have gotten to the point where he was beat. I didn't see this video, but he was
I'ma find it for you later.
he was beating
Do it,
her for
do it.
putting his hands on her.
No,
and
it was-
she got tired and said,
No.
Fuck it,
Because
I'm
no.
I'm tired
Guess
of
what?
this shit."
Because guess what? If it was like that, the nigga would have fought back. If you whooping her ass and she start fighting back, then it's a fight. Yeah, we getting focused. This nigga was just getting his ass whooped.
Yeah, but
He
what I'm
didn't swing
saying
back.
is she
He was
could have
just trying
been
to
getting
get
all
away.
of her frustration out from all the other ass.
Nah,
See,
nah.
but that domestic violence thing is so crazy because, as like, say for instance, like a kid growing up seeing his mother get beat up and shit like that, he might more than likely probably grow up the same way as the father. Like, okay,
Possibly. It's a
I
big
see my
possibility.
father do this.
What about
I
Jay-Z?
can hit this girl and stuff like that. So
about Jay-Z?
But
it's
it's,
just,
it's kids that grow up and see it and
yeah,
they don't
do.
accept it when they
Because,
grow
like,
up.
me
though.
growing up, I saw that here and there. Like,
But did you hit a woman when you grew
No,
up?
like some shit that you see as a kid growing up, it stays with you.
Yeah,
Like,
but you don't have to do the same
No,
thing.
I definitely
It- it-
don't.
it's
Definitely,
like, it
but it
makes you or
sticks
break
with you. So like, with my son mom's before, like, I remember I was holding him and she swung on me. I don't know if it was a punch or a smack, but it got to the point where I was like, oh shit. Like, it drew me back to like, oh shit, I remember me seeing some shit like that. I can't let my son see this shit.
Right.
So I knew from that point, like, yo, I gotta get the fuck up out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it got to a point before, like, when she ran and grabbed a knife. And I was like, oh, shit. Like, there's some real
It's
crazy
like
Right.
shit. West Indian, you know they like doing they shit or whatever. But it just drew me back to, like, when I was young and I saw my moms and my father fighting. I'm like,
And you
that. And I was always a mama's boy, so that shit, like, really, I used to cry, like, oh, shit, like, he hit my mom's, like, and shit like that.
But you made a choice.
I made a choice, but see, like when my son moms used to do it, and I was just worried about him. Like, I can't let him see that because he might grow up with that, thinking about that all the time. Like,
But that was you making a choice and saying,
Yeah.
no, I'm not gonna allow
So-
him to see that.
But when,
Exactly.
all right, when you saw your pops do that, was it like an argument, or
See,
was
that's-
it? Because sometimes we get
Yo,
domestic
I mean,
violence
yo.
mixed up with you. It's just one person beating on another person,
But it was
for
just
no
so crazy.
reason.
I was
Were
so,
they
like-
arguing, and then like the Jay-Z thing? We saw Jay-Z
nigga, we
get
talking-
kicked.
yeah,
Okay, good.
Like, but it's certain shit as you get older, you forget shit, and some shit just stick with you. I remember just sitting in the house with them, and the like he threw something at my mom's while she was in the kitchen, and I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Like, and then one night, me and my sister sleep, and we hear boom, and then we jump up and we run in the room, and we see a big ass hole in the wall. But we young, but we like, what the hell this come from? But my mom's like, it's all right, and shit like that. And I'm like, what was really going on. But as I got older, I'm like, it was domestic violence going on in here, like, and I'm like, damn, like that's crazy, like, and it was during the times when crack was out, so I'm quite sure a lot of people saw domestic violence going on in their house and shit, and I'm like,
I grew up in a domestic violence household too, right?
I mean, fortunately for me, I didn't grow up seeing none of that. You know, I'm not saying your mother wasn't strong, but my mother, if that did happen, whether she had a fight with a boyfriend or whatever, none of us ever saw that. You know what I mean? But I understand what you're saying. Like, things like that does happen. And for you, at least you broke the chain where you not showing your kids that, you know, that's normal. Because a lot of motherfuckers think that's normal when it's not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not normal at all. But that's good for you. You broke the chain because you got a son and a daughter. You know what I mean? Because I know a dude put his hands on your daughter.
I'm going to jail.
We know.
Right.
Even for my son though, but
Do you teach your son not to hit women? Because I tell my son now.
my son not like he knows like you're not supposed to hit a girl and stuff like that. But I feel like I'm at that. I don't know. I might be an overprotective dad. So I remember getting a phone call from his school, and they was like, "Oh, Kaz man had a fight in school," and I'm like, "Huh? You know, Kaz don't bother nobody."
Man.
And I know, God forbid, I'm probably gonna go to jail one day for touching the kid. I know me.
You remember?
Because
Yeah,
I waited for Casimir to get. I waited for
Before you go there, you need to clear that up. Because you just said you gonna go there for touching
Hitting a kid.
No, like they know.
Beating up a kid. Punching a kid in the face.
I'm not Michael Jackson. Like,
Right.
That's the legend. Don't do the king.
I can't talk about Mike, but
Not
Pied
the king.
Piper.
All I'm saying is you clear that up.
Mr. R.
You don't mean touching.
But
You
no.
mean putting that.
So I saw Casimir come out of school, and I'm like, yo, what happened in school? And he's walking, he's like, nothing, this and that. I'm like, what kid was bothering you? So he go, the kid right there.
And you walk
Here
up
I
to
go.
him.
Right.
Walked
I
up to
run
him.
up on him. Yo, how was school? He like, he's like,
another kid.
school was, I said, so what happened with you and my son? No, it was a misunderstanding, but I know me. So I, like, even to this day, like, I know how I am with my kids. If you say something or do, I don't give a fuck if you make a face. I'm gonna be that little kid.
Right.
Cause I'm walking with London the other day. We coming from the donut shop. Some little kid, he like, you know what? I start spitting his way like, nigga, you ain't gonna do that one. I told my dude, yo, if somebody do something, you say something.
Yo.
Like, if I'm here with you, ain't none of that happening.
Yo, Mac Down, remember when I used to go with you to pillow
Exactly.
talk, and a nigga hit Jasmine, my goddaughter. I grabbed this little African nigga up like he was a man. Like, yo, come here, son.
Yeah.
They told on me I couldn't go back.
Okay, but check this
But
out.
still,
Y'all niggas
I let
is
nigga
wrong.
know.
Yo.
Like,
I understand. No, I understand what
Africa.
you're saying.
Nah, man.
I
I will
understand
whoop
what
your
you're saying.
ass like Kunta in here, Africa. Don't keep fucking with me.
I understand.
I can't do it.
But
I
all
love
right.
Africans.
I love Africans too.
on
Just
that,
don't
all
put your hands
like,
on my
like
family.
homeboy said. You need to chill, cause you might overreact one day.
And you too
You
strong, man.
you might overreact one day. I'm just putting you on. You might overreact one day. Like you ran up on homeboy on the little kid. Yo, how was school? Did you grab him?
I grabbed him.
You might have to calm down.
I grabbed him.
You gotta calm down. And I know you're a father.
Yo, listen.
You're a good father. You
Great
might
father,
want to
listen.
calm down because you don't want. You don't want a scared parent to come back at you, thinking you're intimidating because of how you look.
Yeah, because they could call the cops on you and say,
You know,
Or if they're a street person, they not gonna call the cop.
And you,
huh?
just relax.
Huh?
Relax.
Listen, this is my thing.
Relax.
This is my thing.
This nigga
Like,
went, grabbed him, totally stereotyped him, disrespected him, African.
Yo,
This
as
is
a
what I
father,
do.
So let me
you're
ask-
there to protect.
So
Let me
this is my
ask
thing.
the question again. What do you tell your son? This is where we started.
All right.
When it comes to hitting females, what is the coaching that you give?
Time out. Because I got a son too, and I'm an old father.
Right.
I'm from the era where you're not supposed to put your hands on a female.
Right.
But these
This
new
nigga-
age
the
bitches,
exception.
it's time. Listen,
Time
son.
for some action.
If they hit you once and it hurt, hit them back so it can hurt
so you
more.
telling your
I'm
son
not.
to
I
defend
never
himself.
tell him that. He's
Defend
not going to
yourself,
see
no matter
this.
what.
He's not going to see this until he's older.
So what would you tell him though? Now, what would you tell him now at his age?
I tell my son don't hit women.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Because my son is 6. Don't hit no women.
Mm-hmm.
But as he gets older, and if this shit continues to happen, and I continue to see that these young chicks out here taping fights and all that, there's gonna be a real thin line where I say, listen.
All right, let
put
me
your
say
hands
something.
up.
Wait.
Because
Let me speak.
Matter of fact,
When is it right that
Let me
not
say
hit, but
something.
to defend your
Let me tell
like
you something.
Jay-Z in the
Hold on,
elevator?
no,
Let me hold on. Before you say anything, there was a father whose daughter was about to get jumped, or was getting jumped.
Oh, I remember that.
Right? Was it maybe last year?
He
sometime?
swung on
And
over.
he
went.
and he went and it was like, no, y'all not. He was
Right.
fighting bitches,
Right.
punching bitches in the
I
face.
agree with that.
And I'm
I was
so
cheering him
for
on
that.
in the video.
me.
I was cheering him
All
on.
I'm saying is
That's
your
gonna be
kid.
me. I'm knocking them out.
Right.
Your
Might get
daughter.
shot.
I'm not.
Oh well, I'm about to take a bullet for
I'll
my
take a
baby.
bullet for my kid.
Fuck boy,
I thought
don't
one of
run.
his girls gonna get shot. Fuck
Like,
with me.
yo.
No, let me
I'm
say
going
this
out.
though. I have 3 kids, right? My 9-year-old son is constantly in something with the little girls in his class.
Well, maybe they like. Do they like him? Did you
That,
like? Did you
yes,
like
I
him?
realize that now. But in the beginning, I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, every time it's something. And I know he's not gay. So, like, what the fuck is the problem? It's because they like him. And because of the way the little girls are now, they are constantly doing shit to him to fuck with him. I had to have that talk with my son to say, yo, this is how you handle girls. Because, 1, girls are crazy. I let him know that. You see mommy, you see your sister. We're nuts. We're not balanced all the time.
Why you casting judgment on your daughter?
It's true.
already?
No. It's true that I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit. He don't understand why the girls some days like him and some days don't. It's because they're not balanced. You
That's
understand?
crazy.
And I know I'm a female. I'm not balanced some
It's
days.
fucking crazy.
It's true. You understand? It's days where I'm okay and days when I'm not. And he's going through that. So he's like, Ma, this girl was my friend yesterday and today she's attacking me. How do I handle this? He's smart enough to come to me and say that. I have to say, okay, this is what you do. This is how you handle it.
Pepper spray.
No.
He's about to be a new father. He'll see.
Right.
He'll see.
It's not pepper spray. You gotta teach your sons how women act. It's not just about teaching them how to respond as a man. You gotta teach them what they up against. You gotta show them. Have your wives talk to them too and be like, yo, this is how women are gonna be. So you know how to react. If they go in blind, they gonna get attacked and be like, yo, what the fuck? And react. If you teach them, okay, my mother told me they was crazy. I know what you're doing. I'm not entertaining that bullshit. He gonna learn to walk away.
Well, you
He
said,
gonna
you
think.
said your son is 9? Just
He's
9?
9. Yeah,
Okay. I can understand what you're saying because around girls are getting periods early. So one of them probably got their period and was like,
they already
fuck
fucking.
you.
They
I
got
don't
titties
like
and
this.
shit
I don't know
already.
what's going on.
They going
I got
through
you.
it.
I got you.
Right, they going
I'm
through it
so
already.
happy I got to do that shit right now. My son is 6. I've been telling him,
It's
son.
coming.
He don't know.
That's the thing
mean,
because
He
like
don't know.
I'm about to be a father. Y'all fathers already.
You need to take some medicine right now before your baby comes.
Nah. I just look at it because you know
You need to calm down.
feel because I'm calm. Believe me.
Okay.
Compared to what I used to be,
Right.
y'all niggas know
Wait
I done
till
toned
you
it
get
all the
You
way
gotta
down.
be. You gotta be prepared for the world when your baby's
yes,
here. Though.
your kid is different from
Yeah.
the world.
Right.
You're gonna love him and you're gonna hate him at the same time sometimes. So I'm just that's just fair warning.
But this is because like all us at this table, our father figure really wasn't in our lives. So it's kind of like we start from scratch. We
Right.
showing them stuff that we just had to learn. We doing this shit by ear
Right.
because we wasn't taught this shit.
right.
So I'm hopefully I did enough wrong in my days to show my son the right things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel the whole thing with this female things, I'm gonna show him how I treat his mother, how
Right.
you always treat women,
Mm-hmm.
and hopefully he learns that way.
And teach him about the world so that he knows what to expect when he goes
yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
That's
'Cause
the major
my,
thing.
My son probably ain't gonna know nothing about my old lifestyle
You should
until
tell
he
him.
You
get.
gotta tell him.
You gotta tell him. That's real. You
gotta,
never
you
hide
gotta
that.
tell him because
You never hide that.
I ain't gonna hide
first of all, your son is a black man.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Understand that. And you're gonna have to prepare him. This shit could happen.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Okay?
Of course.
You don't want him to sugarcoat the shit. You don't want to sugarcoat the shit. You gotta let him know this shit could happen.
Right.
You're a black man, one, they're gonna say that's a strike against you.
Of course.
Okay, so you're gonna have to tell him your mishap. You're gonna have to show him your road. You gotta show him. Look, I went left
But he
when
ain't
I should have.
gotta do the same road.
No, that's what I'm saying. He don't have to do.
Because
You
I didn't get that. I didn't
but
get that.
you're
I
gonna
didn't get
have
that on
to
my ear.
That's exactly
I
what you say, though.
But sometimes
That's
if you
exactly
show
what
him
you say.
different, you ain't even gotta tell him.
And that's what I'm trying to say.
You ain't gotta
Okay.
tell him.
I didn't have nobody telling me in my ear. I went out and found out from the streets. The streets taught me and taught me wrong until I
But you
figured
should,
out the right
that's
way.
why you should say it, because if you just don't say anything about the other
My son ain't
side,
gotta go to the streets for
I know, but you know what? Sometimes
But
kids
it
go to the
wouldn't-
street just
but
out of nature.
Your son
Just
may be a dude like you
in his ear.
that might be his friend.
best friend.
Nah, I'm gonna be his best friend.
No, he
You
gonna
go
befriend a
friends.
nigga like you. He's gonna befriend a
There
nigga
you
just
go.
like you because he loves you. That's what I'm trying to say. You gotta teach him.
My
He's gonna
pops
find a
is
nigga
funny.
just like you.
Right. It might
Well,
be.
that's why he got uncles.
I can dig it. I can dig it. But there, like you said, there may be a friend like you who don't have a father,
Right.
Right.
and the streets is that.
So I'm gonna
kid's
put
fault.
him under the wing.
You got? Well, you might. You
No,
might
it's
have to
not
do
about that. Not about
But-
fuck the other kids. Teach your son.
Nah, because-
teach your son. Teach him.
Nah, but you
if
gotta
teach
grab
your son,
somebody else.
if you
If
teach,
you-
no,
are you telling me-
focus on him first.
Of course. Listen, my son and my family's gonna be my world.
Mm-hmm.
But if there's somebody else that's in need, because no, I was a stray dog at one point, and somebody took me in. A good
Right.
family took me in. It helped a lot because it could have been worse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I would do that for. If my son have a friend that's fucked up,
Right.
I will grab him.
But if you teach him well, he will be
He
able to
probably gonna-
identify.
he put bunk beds in the
He's
house.
go-
He
No,
gonna
he's
have
gonna
friends.
And he's
identify
probably
who's
gonna grab
fucked
him
up.
too. And
He's
try to
gonna-
already
right.
grab it.
And
But
he gonna
that
know how to
bad
fix
friend,
it.
supposedly, not to use that word, may gravitate towards your son when he's of age and be like, okay, this don't need to do. I need to stick around because there's some structure here.
Right.
I need that. Your son may be the what was JJ brother? Michael
Michael.
might be the Michael of the crew,
Right.
and have that bully friend that gravitates towards him, and you could be the older James Evans whooping both their ass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how it be. So
You just gotta teach your kids how to deal with the world.
right, how to
And
deal
that-
with the
yeah,
world,
That's the main.
how to deal with these
You
crazy
just
ass
gotta make
women.
sure your
Yeah.
voice is the most important voice in the ear.
Right, and you speaking life into them.
Right.
You're speaking life and truth. That's the main.
But you ain't gotta go and tell them your whole history. You
Nah,
just show them the
because
way.
y'all gonna do that. Your father was crazy.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they're gonna tell him.
I'm
Your
a name.
father
His
fucking
nickname
crazy.
is Action. His nickname is Son Action already.
Mm.
I'm gonna call
So
him
on that note, we close. We gonna let you
Oh,
close.
hold on.
hold
Bro,
on.
gotta say F you to somebody.
Oh yeah. Well, we touched on this earlier, so I'd like to give a giant dill side pickle fuck you to Uber for charging me $150 going from Manhattan to the Bronx, motherfuckers. And on top of that, we going some transit shit. Fuck the MTA. I gotta pay more money now for my monthly, and the service has gotten worse. So you know what y'all can do? Y'all go fuck yourself and go eat a bunch of hot dogs, the whole thing, in the buns.
6 footers.
Okay.
So on that note,
Any closing? We gonna let you close it out, Sonny.
Let me close it
Why
out.
don't you
All right.
close the show with a prayer?
why don't you close it out, Mac Dom?
Yeah,
Give
this
us some
matter of fact,
advice.
you know what's
Yeah, 'cause
wrong?
you ain't
No,
closed
because
mine.
last time I said something about the heart, y'all was making fun of
About
me.
the
the
what?
heart.
Remember I was saying
Nah,
something
that
like
was-
it's
that
all
was
in the
deep.
heart that matters.
No,
That was
that's-
Oh yeah.
That was deep, and that was drunk, so it don't matter.
Come on, man.
That's what we
Can-
wanna
can you
hear.
close it? Like,
We
I-
need
I
some
want something
positivity.
Like Travis the positive one.
We
today.
all can say something
I'm
positive there. How about we
Why
all
you
say
can't
something
close it with a
positive?
prayer, man? Like we hold hands, like
Well,
we
dear,
family.
get the fuck out of here.
Alright, man.
Maybe we don't pray.
I'll
the
be
same.
honest with you. I pray over this already, so we
Right.
gonna be good. This shit gonna be
Right.
known.
Yeah.
So
Right.
we all good.
I ain't gonna be praying with alcohol in my system.
Nah, this is
God knows. God knows what you're doing.
Yeah,
He-
I talking about,
Why?
I crossed, the only cross is going is the one on the Duce. You talking about something free. Listen, all right, when we close it?
No, we all should say something positive. How about that?
All right, so we're going to do a rapid rundown in a circle.
Right.
Go on now.
No, you go first.
All right, I got something for the moral
on,
of the
man.
story. We gonna close it out with the domestic violence. If you feel like you gonna hit somebody, walk away.
Right.
Go outside or count to 10. Don't hit.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Okay, well, my thing on domestic violence is don't stay hit.
Every time, yo. Every time, this nigga got me thinking he about to say some good shit.
Hey yo, fuck that. Yo, I think that ain't nobody can beat that.
You gotta make him go right.
Every time.
Oh,
I thought you was getting ready to say some deep shit.
you
We
know
was
what?
quiet, we was waiting for it.
On that note,
Right.
this is episode 6.
Number 6.
Domestic violence.
Thank you for tuning in.
Don't stay hit.
Don't stay
Yo, next week we know he going last.
Yeah, he has to go.
And next week, if he feels third week here, oh man, episode 6, don't stay hit. And on that note, we see you next week. Saturday, we'll try to start earlier, but unfortunately, we had some misunderstanding and transportation issues, so we're sorry. But thanks for the support. Keep watching. Share that video. YouTube.
What time we leave on next week?
We ain't gonna let them know.
No, listen, YouTube.
I don't want cuss all the way.
Let him call. Let him call. That's all right. Let him call. YouTube. Subscribe to our page.
They saying what no food that's
No disrespect podcast.
Hey,
Listen, we need sponsors. Watch out for that shit. Listen, y'all see me right with the food. I'm a big bitch. I like to eat. I like to eat
show your
food.
stomach.
Hey, listen.
You about to grab your titty. Show your stomach.
Sorry. Listen, y'all wanna know what food at? Y'all can be our sponsors. Y'all can bring us food. How about that? No disrespect.
Alright, no disrespect podcast. Apartment 3J behind the bars is Black Edison. You won't see him. He's a quiet storm. Alright?
Right.
One Love, episode 6. Don't stay hit. Alright?
Stay here.